Why are all of my favorite streamers streaming right now? Streaming? Bro, you should be happy. You get more content. Sup, Dad? My name's not TechDeck22. Hi, Arca. I don't have a monitor to multi-watch or to bring up that phone. How we doing, Mr. Streamer? I mean, I'm being chillin', I'm not gonna lie. Morning, chat room. I'm free of the 250 mines. Congrats. Posting retreating for a crewmate now. How many celestials today? Unless I just got one, then 0. 0. I haven't really played today, to be honest. Like, I did morning rush. And then I didn't go to the gym before morning rush, so I just got back from there right now. So I haven't hit 90 like at all today. And honestly, I'm gonna be real, I was pretty lazy this morning too. I like didn't feel like playing before the round ended, so I just didn't do anything. Pretty much I need like to hit another breakpoint, I need another 8 celestials, and I'm like, that joint's probably not gonna happen, so I kind of just stopped carrying. How did that round go? We're getting thick and cooked. We like beat him in morning rush, but we already knew going in that we weren't gonna win, so we just like we literally just played an hour and then we said, all right, I'm head out. I saw you on the morning rush table. Yes, sir. Dude, that joint is so funny to me because I remember like a year or two ago, I saw somebody talking about me, and they were like that essentially what they were trying to say is they were trying to say like, oh, that Hilo guy's not that good. I've seen how he plays, like thinking when he starts making like morning rush like table or something, then get back to me or something like that. And I'm just like, bro, I've literally never even tried for that joint in my entire life until I joined Slime Girl. And even now, I'm not really trying for it. I'm just doing the grouping and we're just ending up on there. But it's just like, yeah, I've never been on morning rushy. Half the time I'm spamming 90 at the start of the round. Like, what are you talking about? Like, dudes think they know me so much, bro. Like, what are we saying? He's blazing like a Mistral. Not that good. But yeah, it's just sicking. It's like, bruh. Like, what are we saying, man? But yeah, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I got the group with some people that I didn't get the group with last time, because last time I was in my baby arc, so I needed a handler. I needed somebody to hold my hand through it. But this time I got to like, I mean, I still kind of needed help, I'm not gonna lie, because I got kind of cooked at the start. I kind of forgot, like, I wrote like a whole bunch of notes the first time, like when they were kind of explaining like how the process goes. I wrote like a whole lot of notes so I could use it for later and I didn't have to keep asking the same questions. But like some of the stuff just like wasn't working at the start, and I'm like, my notes weren't prepared for this. But I think I did pretty good this time. Does someone here know if the honors from a retreated fight count towards the round? Yeah. I don't know if it counts towards the round. I think it counts towards your personal. But I don't think it counts towards the... Well, I mean, if your crewmate hits it, then yeah. Like, if they beat it, but if you just retreat and it's just done, then no. Yeah, that's the worst part of grouping. I know they don't count toward the crew rank, but I don't know if they count for the round. What comp do you use to group for this Guild War? I can't. Well, I could probably... Actually, can I even show you that? I don't know if I could show you that. I don't know if I can show you that. I don't know if I can show you that. Actually, I think I can probably give you a sneak peek of it, but I can't show you. Well, actually, nah, I just ain't gonna do nothing, bro. I ain't getting in trouble. I ain't getting in trouble over a sneaking question. What I will tell you, though, I will give this away. I used Blazing Mistral. I used Blazing Mistral. And I will say the Blazing Mistral helped my group out. Because for non-Blazing Mistral havers, Blazing Mistral buffs the party. Because Blazing Mistral's debuffs. Plus, Blazing Mistral just does extra damage. So, yeah. And ironically, Blazing Mistral helped with the group. The first time for everything, and my crewmate is beating the fights. Okay, then yeah. Yeah, I mean, assuming the round is still going, it should still count. It still counts for the round. But once the round ends, I think it only counts for personal. Because that's how people make sure that they stay in, like, they rank as high as possible. Is like they'll have a whole bunch of crewmates just make raids and retreat from them, and then even once the round is over, they'll keep beating those fights. And they'll keep going up like a little bit more honors at the very end, if your crew does that for you. But that won't help you like win a round though, because the round is like decided once it's over, once the time is over. No, don't show it. Yeah, don't get yourself in trouble. Yeah, I'm not gonna get myself in trouble. Everybody, Blazing Mistral is peak, bro. Mr. Streamer was about to leak the secret Discord tag. Thanks for big info. He's given up and gone back to 90. Yeah, we lost this round. My crew leader got pissy about me hosting and retreating, so I want to know. Yeah. But yeah. I'm gonna be real though. I'm pretty sure I asked that question because like obviously I'm a streamer, right? So I tried to ask like a lot of questions about like, what can I show? What can I show? And I'm pretty sure they told me that I can like show stuff. I just can't show like the process. So I can't show you like a run of what we did, but I'm pretty sure I could show you the other stuff. But I'm also just not gonna show that. Like I'm just not gonna do it in general. Just to keep everything under wraps. But yeah. But I'm pretty sure I could show that stuff. But even then, like I said, I can definitely tell you that I use Seeking Blaze. Because that's the thing too. Because I remember I asked that before. Because I asked specifically about the post Guild War Ramble, where I asked like, can I rank stuff based on like what I used in grouping? Because I always do the tier list, and they were like, yeah, you can do that. Just don't show any of the process. Like, don't show us actually grouping or anything like that. So, yeah. Yeah, do it at the end of round or tomorrow. Yeah. But I'm probably just not gonna show the setup in. Like, I might like flash the setup or something, but I probably won't even do that. TBH. I'm gonna be real. I'm just gonna do what I did last time, because what I did last time is I didn't show anything. I just ranked something. So like for this one, I can tell you, like, obviously I use Blazing Mistral for other stuff, right? I use Blazing Mistral, but let's say for example, I only use Blazing Mistral for grouping in the entire Guild War. I would have ranked Blazing Mistral in my rankings, but I would have said I used it for grouping, but I still wouldn't have shown the setup. I would have just said I used it. But again, I use Blazing Mistral for other stuff too. But you know, that's just an example of something that could have been in just grouping that I'll tell you about, but I'm just not going to show you. Also, I think I'm gonna, bro, do I do the peeking face reveal thing, bro? Do I do the face reveal? I think I'm gonna do the King of Lightning thing, bro. I'm gonna do the King of Lightning peeking troll thing. I'm gonna do the parody. Is the Blazing Mistral meme worth a face reveal? Hey, keeping setups even after Guild War is over, yes. King and Lightning, yes. Face reveal, no. What does that even mean? That's so pathetic. Damn, bro. Anyway, y'all hear something? I like the Kakashi effect you have right now. It's fun to guess. What the heck? Groupie stuff serious. Be ready to put your life on the line. You're not a Pepe Bean creature? I'm not. Face reveal? No, let's see those games you be talking about. Face reveal, you're a Lalafell. It's called Slime Girls because you get slimed out if you leak information in games reveal. Bruh. Dude, I kind of want to do it, but I don't know if it's worth the meme. I'm not gonna put my life on the line for grouping. I want it to be fun. Brando, yes. I just steal tech from people in top 100 that don't hide their profiles like Giga Chaz. Wear a funny helmet. Bro, so you guys are telling me if I do a face reveal, it's gonna be like Dream and I'm gonna get canceled? Is that what you guys are saying? Don't do it. Nobody wants to see that. Dang. Tarkus, you mad aggressive today. You must be losing your round or something. You didn't get no Celestials? Are you mad Blazing Mistral's better than Higurashi? What's going on, bro? You have too many ops. Guys, surely top 100k is not going to be 7 builds Guild. Bro, you already did a hand reveal and we said that was a no. Never forget the dream face reveal. You must be losing your round or something. I need you to get people when the game goes into service and have them leak all the tech for Guild Wars. Yeah. Dream face reveal, then why is he ugly started trending? Yeah, you're right. Actually, I ain't face revealing nothing, bro. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. I'm gonna get clowned on. You're right, I do have too many ops. I'm a face reveal and get doxxed in 24 hours or less. Face reveal at 10k sub maybe. Well, the point of the face reveal here would be thinking. The point of the face reveal here would be for the Mistral meme. I can't do the Mistral meme at 10k subs. That's like 10 years from now. We clown on you already. Nothing would change. I mean, the change would be I'd start getting squatted. Go Maz. I'd actually become an actual meme anytime you post a tier list or majority. Or a opinion the majority don't agree on. Did we clip the level 5 artifact yesterday? Oh, I didn't clip it. No. When I posted that Animo promo on Twitter, forgetting I never showed my face there. Bro, that's cooked though, bro. Tech gets to stream with his face, but I'm just gonna just get cooked if I stream. But if I wait, what's I thinking? Oh, but when in 20v1. Tech is GBF queso, he's fine. What the heck? Like to keep my eyes, so just keep the yapping bean thing. It's enough. That's crazy. I mean, I'm not trying to stream with my face. I'm not trying to stream. I'm trying to do like a 2-minute segment for a meme. That's what I'm trying to do. Well, that's low-key a diss. Like, that's crazy to say no. It's okay. If you do have to do it in the Fedial glasses. I'm not doing it in the Fedial glasses. Then I'm actually gonna look like a nerd. Wear a ski mask. Then I'm about to get thinking stereotyped. We're a bean mask. I ain't doing that either. Brother, your Twitter and your YouTube already do that. Wait, what are you even referring to? You literally have Assassin's Creed montages. Wait, what are you even talking about, kid? Oh, you're worried about looking like a nerd? Yeah, that's different though. That's different. When he was 80 to 250, now he's 500. Different? Yeah, okay. Damn, bro. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. Y'all out here cooking me. And I ain't even done nothing yet. Kid talking like he isn't about to get another summer quarrel. If you face reveal before AX, then you will get sworn by fans of the GBF meetup. That's true. Well, the thing I was kind of thinking about was I was like, I mean, I kind of thought about that too. I was like, if I go to AX, I might get recognized anyway, and then the cat's out of the bag regardless. So it's like I might as well just pop off, but I don't know. Now I don't know. Arca, if I get a summer core level unit, then I just quit the game. You know, like if your regular viewers are on you like this, imagine the odds. I don't know if I still want to try for top 500. I took a 2-hour nap and dropped down to rank 640. Okay. I know the signs when KMR Jr. gives them. We out here? Hi, Sarcel. Sarcel on Twitch. Make the face reveal a members only reveal. No, you don't get it. The face reveal has to be for the meme. That's the thing. It has to be for the meme. It can't be hidden. It either happens or it doesn't happen. It's for a meme. I'm the same unless you drop and I'm still here. But mirror.png. What the? Hey, bruh. Hey, Sarcel, thanks for the follow. I got mirrored. I just get... Oh no, I got one celestial. I was like, did I just get two? My number went up too. Hey T, I'm gonna be real. I'm disinterested. Dang. Yeah, I'm getting cooked, bro. I'm getting cooked and I ain't even done nothing. Damn, bro. Well. Oops. Mr. Streamer fell off. Was I ever on? Don't listen to them, Mr. Streamer. Too late. The voices are speaking to me. Oh, are you even gonna take the picture? I don't know how to take pictures of myself, not gonna lie. It's not gonna be a pic. Y'all don't understand what I'm talking about, do you? The meme was what I was gonna do was I was going to recreate the freaking King of Lightning freaking Kakashi sucks video. Where the start of the video, he comes on and he's like, actually, instead of Kakashi sucking, he's actually the best seeking character ever. I'm sorry, I lied to you guys. I hope you guys can forgive me, like blase blase. And then he blacks out and then he comes back and he's like, did you guys actually believe that? You guys didn't actually believe that. And he's like, Kakashi actually just seeking sucks. And then he goes into the video. I was gonna remake that joint. I'm sure you look alright. I need you to get a pic with cosplayers during Anime Expo and post post them wear a mask or something like Umiken does? Bruh, dude, I'm about to propose to the freaking Fetio cosplayer, and then when she turns me down, I'm gonna propose to the Cagliostro cosplayer, and then when she turns me down, I'm gonna kill myself live on stage. I need an Evolite. What was there? What was there when the streamer was trying to find that song? Right, right. Man, no, you gotta absolutely do that. That was funny. I need that Here's Why Blank Sucks video, but for Sasuke Uchiha. Hilo Kag cosplay. Bro, you did not hear a word I just said, did you? No Fetio Kag wife, why even live? No real Mr. Streamer, I'd do the same thing. But yeah, like I said, it's not supposed to be a picture. And like I said, it can't be something that like, it can't be something that I do membership on. It has to be, it would be on the post Guild War Ramble. I would start the post Guild War Ramble just like how King of Lightning did his video. But I would be talking about, oh, you know, Higurashi, sorry, after seeing all the setups that came out this Guild War, actually Higurashi is better than Mistral. I'm sorry I led you astray with Mistral, like blase. And then like once I finish that, thinking blacks out, come back, thinking you guys thought that was real. Of course Higurashi is seeking below Mistral, bro. Mistral seeking better. And then I go into the actual post Guild War Ramble. That's how it would be. The Gaia sucks better. But being for real, the KOL meme video would be funny for you to do. Can you slander Hegu? Oh yeah. If I ever got rejected by a Clarice cosplayer, I'm gonna just end it. That's okay. Ain't nobody cosplaying Clarice anyway. That was the plan. You need to get the files of everybody that was talking smack against you to make the video even better. But that, like, that's what the face reveal plan would be. But I'd have to do it IRL to recreate the video. That's what I was asking about. I ain't trying to stream like tech. That ain't what I'm trying to do. Yeah, do it. Can you post a clip of you asking Sarso why she didn't consult you on getting Higu with the clip? There's no roundabout to that. That's what I'm saying. It won't work if I try and do it any other way. I'd have to do it like that. But I don't know, y'all and thinking roasted me so hard now. Now I don't want to do it no more. now I don't want to do it no more. Guild War Ramble, just be yourself. That's what we love about you. Also, I ain't editing all that joint, legend. I thought about looking for like all the times on Blazing Mistral, looking at the advanced grids, all that stuff, but I don't feel like it. I don't want to consult ADT about nothing after finding out yesterday ADT didn't know about Mitchell CD cut on. Okay, I did know. I just wasn't thinking about it. That was the first time I was really like mashing with Mistral. I didn't think about it. I was just like, why the heck are the skills coming back? What is Seth talking about, by the way? I don't know. Broad watch tours, bruh. That's how being called a LARPer feels nowadays. That joint's crazy, bro. And one small detail and you're finished, literally. After all I did for Mistral, bro, I forget one thing and now I'm a LARPer. Not a real Mistral head, the Meat Lord just says. The what? I don't know, bro. That's him. Calling you a Meat Lord boss, man. I don't know why. I didn't even use half of this. I was gonna try and finish like this would have been like the first Guild War that I actually used all the meat. But then I had to actually play yesterday. And then I couldn't do it anymore. I was like super on track too. I was super on track to finish it all 50k of it. But then I actually had to play yesterday. Which honestly I needed to, because that joint ended up being kind of close. I'll probably have to let leak 20k meat on God. The track 58k. The heck is 58k? I'm stuck in 250 because if we lose another round, my captain is gonna crash out. I'm dead. You're gonna have to be like Tech or the others. I mean, like I said, I ain't trying to stream. I'm trying to do one clip, 2 minutes or less. So ourselves choosing violence today. If we lose this round, that's a whole 0-4, and I'm in a JP crew. I overhyped them. Dang, bro thought he was gonna get carried. Nice try. Dude, I have thinking 700k tokens right now. That's gonna be fun to go through. I also overshot 17k meat. My crew won 1 round. That's enough. I'm dead. Oops. My crew has gone 2-1. Dang. Real talk, this playlist is gas. This is a Garo playlist. Oh yeah, Sarsal, you finally get to listen to music now. Oh snap, picking AI viewers, bruh. Took that guy. But yeah, this is a thinking Garo playlist. Snipe it mods? Yeah, I'm on it. It's me, the AI. Mod me, boss man. I'm your top 5 Twitch viewer. Nice try, pal. Nice try, pal. Slowly won't get corrupted by power. Yeah, I don't trust that. My crew is gonna go 2-2. Soapman Tree, thanks for the follow. Real question is, what model did they use to make the AI know his kit? I don't know. That one's a very experimental model. Either way, should I transcend Threa or Ada next after Siete? Sarasa, because she's cuter. Same here, I can be trusted. I don't trust neither one of y'all. Anybody who says they can be trusted cannot be trusted. Dude, I actually, you know what's funny? I put Hecate on my home screen because she's hot, right? But I actually saw some people using Hecate summon this Guild War. Kind of surprised me. I cannot be trusted. Yeah, I know. True. For real, Hecate is low darn at home. I don't even think it's low darn at home. I think they're using both. I think there's actually a setup on the wiki about it. Hold up. Let me see. Oops. I think there's a setup on the wiki, but I saw it on Twitter earlier. But I think they're running both. Yeah, this one. This one from Kuwataro. This was also funny too because bro, thinking Rezi was like, Rezi saw this one and he's like, who the heck has a thinking boat Ultima? And I'm like, me? I made every single one of the Ultimas. Once they gave us all the cores, I made all the Ultimas. But yeah, this one's actually using kicking Hecate and Lodern. I was surprised. But I saw another one that was like this too that was also using Hecate, but it wasn't Song. I saw this Womdus one earlier too. I retweeted that. Use blue potion, use blue potion, use green potion, use blue potion. I'm dead. But yeah. Sadly, I don't have summon slot for that. Sage Origin is more trustworthy than chat. I didn't know. Bow Ultima, yeah. 659 mashing. I also have Bow Ultima and Summer Song. Summer Song finally being used. Yeah, I thinking I actually don't have Summer Song. I actually don't have that character. So yeah, I ain't doing that. Granted, I don't need to play anymore today, at least for that thing, so. Also, I'm gonna be so real, bro. I've seen a lot of grids that have replicated that Higurashi grid that I did last night, the one that has Higurashi in the grid. But they're all using like double skill Rhine Fist. But I'm gonna be so real. I'm keeping my video with the Higurashi in the grid because it's so much funnier. It's so much funnier. So I'm keeping that one for the post skill war ramble. But yeah, most people are running double skill Rhine Fist. Doing that, I hate pot. Yeah, those are the mashing setups. Random question, but do y'all experience this funny thing where if your earpiece is falling down from your ear, your lower lip drops as if to catch falling food? No. No. Is that Final Countdown? That was Final Countdown. That's my thinking final song in this playlist. What do I want to listen to now? What do I want to listen to? You know, it's time for the old school playlist. It's time for the old school. I ain't listening to this in a minute. Why did you say no like I'm some different creature? I even said it twice. Well, I think you're just hungry. I gave more celestials, bruh. Or did not. Dude, I'm glad my Womdus, Zeta, and Percy rings are still seeing use, by the way. Because I know I ringed Womdus pretty early, but I ringed Zeta and Percy pretty late to their lifespans. But even with me not using them in PBHL anymore, still seeing a lot of taking use out of these rings. Looking wedding rings are the base ones. I mean, Percy's never gonna leave. Wedding rings. Wedding rings. The way Percy gets replaced is a better Percy comes out. Yeah, but if a better Percy comes out, why don't you just run them both together? You tried telling us that you weren't sure about those rings. He said he's not sure, didn't say he was against or for it. I mean, the thing about it is, like I just said, I used both the rings very late in their lifespan. And I ran PBHL with them for a bit, but I mean, they're already power crap because I just use water now. So outside of Guild War. I mean, they still get use outside of Guild War, like both characters do, but this is like the main place where I'm using them, using all three of them now, to be honest. I don't really do anything else with fire besides Guild War nowadays. So, or at least with these characters, I don't really do anything else. So the rings are kind of wasted, but they do see use for stuff like this, or for like boxing events too. They're still nice. But it's just, my point is just that I ringed them much later than I should have. I should have just ringed them when they like, not when they first came out per se, but just seeking much earlier when I was already using them. I just ringed them at a weird time. Okay. Bro, I've gotten added at the ticking. I've gotten added in the ticking Granblue Discord like 50 times. Another vision. One of the formals might be a male. No. Both the formals. One of the formals is going to be Galleon, Light, and OP, and the other one's going to be Fetial, Earth, and OP. We've been over this. Unironically, though, I hope they give me a ticking. I hope they give me an Earth and OP Razia. Razia is actually like mad hot, and I like her base version too, but she kind of sucks. And she's like she doesn't even have an alt. Can I get an alt and be an Earth? I think one should, but probably not. I'm gonna use fake subs and make it seem like you said Razio. Yeah, okay, but I want whatever Mo is smoking right now. No, bro, but I want Razia. Razia is seeking hot. Give me a dark and OP Cosmos, oiled up, summer golden caramel brown skin. Okay, but we're talking about formal here, not summer. No one knows about Razia. I do. Manifesting wind formal Vicky. No. Put on the Nikkei playlist. Bro, you ain't feeling my ticking, you ain't feeling my old school playlist? I'm on Razia, Wind, and OP. I need that too. Summer Cosmos oiled up. I said caramel and brown at the same time. You know he wants it badly. So Persona Nikkei collab announced. Yeah, and I'm not playing. Dude, I hope they put all the ticking hot chicks in that joint, bro. I hope they put Haru. I'm trying to see Haru's butt. I'm trying to see ticking Chie's butt in the spats. I'm trying to see Yukari's butt in the ticking short skirt. I'm trying to see all the good chicks. Formal Vicky already exists, bro. It's her anniversary skin. Unironically, yeah. Cosmos with mask on, waiting room. I'm about to say Dark Cosmos in a suit and have her begin the Dark CA revolution. Somehow we will have seasonal Chichiri. Bruh, I don't want that joint either. I don't even like Chichiri. Honestly, I don't like anybody like... I mean, I'm like indifferent to Sandira. I don't care about Mari. I don't care about Chichiri. I like Meg and I like Razia. Dude, I need Makoto in that. Makoto as in like the P3 MC? That joint's not happening. He's a guy. It's not happening. If anything, he's gonna be an NPC, just like Denji was for kicking Chainsaw Man. You getting Aegis? I mean, Aegis got a butt too, but she's also a freaking robot. The only Makoto fan in the world. So I can't believe Makoto fans exist. Oh wait, you mean thinking P5 Makoto? I mean, she's got a butt too, but she's not really like my type. When will be Raziel on Earth again in OP? I will permanently ban you. You didn't even remember her? Wait, did you just say you're the only Makoto fan in the world? Bro, you're trolling. You know everybody loves Makoto the best, right? Makoto is literally the most liked girl. What are we talking about? Bro's playing the victim, and he's seeking. It's like that thinking dog in the knocked over thinking plant, and it's like obviously the dog that did it, and it's like bro's playing the victim. What are you talking about? Makoto is literally the most liked girl. Brando, we must maintain the agenda. No, there is no thinking agenda. That is literally the most popular chick in the game. Bro, you're a sheep like everybody else. What are you talking about? Bro, seeking trolling. Nah, you're thinking crazy. You're crazy. And she's the most likely P5 girl to get in anyway. I mean, it's either gonna be her or Kasumi because they're gonna try and sell Thinking Royal, but like underrated gym that is Makoto. Nah, it's gonna be on. I don't think it. Well, I mean, on maybe. I guess it depends on what they decide to do. Because I think it depends. If they make it that it's more so like a Persona 5 collab, then I could see on. But I mean, even then, if they do a Persona 5 collab, the thing about it is, again, half of the cast is a guy. Like, half of the cast is guys, and they're not going to be characters. So even if they do a Persona 5 one, it's still going to be like thinking on Makoto and Haru, and then Futaba is going to be like an SR character or something. But if they do like a P3, P4, P5 collab, which it seemed like that's what it was going to be, then they're probably going to take the most popular girl from each one, which means it's probably going to be like Mitsuru. It's probably going to be like Mitsuru, Chie, and Makoto. Or like I said, it might be Kasumi just because Royal. Costume is made for Nikkei. It's going to be Haru. Haru and Futaba are the least likely to get a unit. They're the least likely to get a unit out of the P5 cast. Like I said, the only way Haru even gets a unit is if Haru, if it's just a P5 collab. That's the only way Haru gets a unit. If they're taking all the games though, she's not getting a unit. There's no way. There's no way. But like I said, I expect it to be a P3, P4, P5 collab because that's what I saw on Twitter. And it's probably going to be Mitsuru, Chie, and Makoto. Give Sai Nijima an SMG and put her in the game. She's not going to be in the game. That joint's not happening. Got a Celestial. Thanks, Mr. Streamer. You're welcome. That'll be $5.99. Dude, I gotta finish Artifacts like tomorrow. I'm at 45 out of 75. You're thinking it might be the girls, but it's going to be the Personas. If that's the case, I want to see. It's not going to be Personas. No thinking shot. There's no way they bomb that collab that hard, bro. They're definitely going to use their Personas, though. Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe they just use their Personas for their ultimate. I guess technically if they do. Well, I guess it depends. It depends on... Honestly, it depends on who they choose, to be honest. Because if they choose anybody from Persona 4, then they're probably all gonna use their personas to attack. But if they choose like Yukari from Persona 3, they could just give her like a bow, and that's her weapon. And then like the P5, everybody in P5 has a gun already. So they could just use their persona as the special attack. But if they pick anybody from Persona 4, then they're probably just going to use their personas to shoot or attack. Reminded me I didn't do my artifacts this week, bro. I'm at 10 out of 50. I'm cooked. Yeah, I mean, I've only really been doing, I haven't really done anything artifact like related. I've just been doing some dailies when I've been at work, and I just gotten artifacts throughout the week, but I still need another freaking 30. Daily hosts are cut down to only a tomb and EMT plus bar raise at a tomb shield is going on 12 months, no drop. Honestly, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. I didn't have it for so long either. But the dailies I've been doing have been bar raids and the odious raids. I've been trying to do my odious raids every day. Only AMV flashbacks. Right, you know what's funny is I'm pretty sure the video that's actually in this playlist for this song is in AMV. Now for the real reason I'm on Twitch audio only mode while driving. I'm dead. This is my only shield left. Not even good. Yeah. I actually did need it for like one setup though. I can't even remember what the setup was for. But that's the reason why I even wanted it. I mean, I wanted it for all the shields too, but I remember wanting it for some setup and I forgot what the setup was. It's wild too, because after I got it, then it just started dropping like constantly. I was like, okay, thanks, bud. I don't even know how long I'm gonna spam this. I'm probably only gonna spam this for like another 2 hours. I'm not gonna lie. Whatever I get or don't get in 2 hours, that's just what it is. Measure my chest. I'm gonna go watch Schindler's List? How much GBF this week? I don't know what the heck that is. Dude, I'm dead. Thinking, I swear Link likes both the MCs like as much as I do. That man was on Grand for half a Go War and now he's on Jita. Good movie by Steven Spielberg. So a streamer hasn't watched Schindler's List. You missing out? No, I'm not. First same thing to watch after Guild War. Playing the Will Not Fade episode and she called me a girl. I got so mad I switched back. Didn't she call you shonen regardless? Didn't she call you shonen regardless of if you're Gran or Jita? You need to feel something? What the heck? Just shonen then goes like, oh wow, you're a girl. Oh. I'm gonna be real, Ilnot can call me whatever she wants. Dude, you guys think I can make top 2K, bro? Dude, I'm at top 6K right now. Surely top 2K isn't that far off. Wait, what do you mean it's another 15 bill on top of what I am at right now? What do you mean? Bruh, I'm only 4K slots under. How is it 15 bill higher? Heck no. Formal, Ilnot, dark, and oiled up, and ooh, that would be good. Ilnot in a wedding dress would be really freaking nice. Is her hair normally down? Actually? Why do I feel like her hair is like usually up? Oh no, I guess it is down. I guess I get confused. Well, yeah, this is why I'm getting confused. I'm thinking about this one. I'm thinking about this one. When I think about Ilnot in my head, this is usually the art I think about, and she has her hair up. Ilnot would look really good in a wedding dress, though. Yeah, let's get that, actually. I'm down for that. The gap is hella big. Ilnot in my bedroom, oiled up, would look really good. Summer Ilnot sex. Bruh. Yeah, I would go for a formal Ilnot. You know what's funny is I actually had Ilnot. I had Ilnot on my home screen before Hecate. But then like I said, I ran that one freaking thing with Hecate, and I was like, you know, I gotta swap it up. They really need to rebalance her summer version. Yeah, honestly, it's pretty crazy how underused her summer version has been in its lifespan. Because even a character like Yukata Folia. Yukata Folia is also like a one-trick type thing, and Folia's gotten way more use. They just never did anything with Ilnot for some reason. Well, I won't really say they never did anything with Ilnot, because I did use her like way back for like bar farming stuff. I remember specifically using her in Grand Order back in the day. But I just feel like with the type of kit she has, she's just been very underutilized. They just really never tried to push to make that character like meta. I've seen her a lot when she released. Yeah, she was really. I mean, she's still got a good kit. But the thing about it is, I think the thing that cooks her is just the fact that we just don't get enough charge bar at battle start. That's the biggest issue. You have to actively like gimp your setup or call something like Uriel that you don't want to call just to make her work. Or even when Uriel the character came out, like you can't like full auto his thing. You have to like manual his S2 just to get the charge bar, because it's a red skill and hers is a freaking yellow skill, so like you can't do them in the opposite order. So it's just like, that's the thing that screws her, is just the fact that you like need the charge bar. You know, having the summer version of my top 2 wives is crazy work. But yeah, it is pretty weird that they just never really pushed that character like all the other characters. They just said screw her in particular. And then they just gave her to light, and now she's like super good in light. Like, Mo has two very clear anti-ticks targets. Yeah, that he's not gonna anti-ticks, just like he hasn't anti-ticks for the last however many years. Yeah, I thought I could get them from pulls. Anti-ticks feels like cheating. Okay, bud. Wanna be loved and have them come to me? Nah. How many rings do I have left, by the way? I have one in inventory. I think I have one from... Yeah, one from whatchamacallit, from Rise of the Beast. I have 2 rings. Not like I'm planning to ring anybody, though. But maybe after summer I will. Or formal. I have a feeling we're not going to get anything for Earth on formal, though. I think they just decided to screw us with Fraud and said screw us. Then we're just never going to get anything from formal ever again. What you mean, nah, bruh? It's sometimes you just gotta simp for the chick, bro. You just gotta thinking ball out for the chick. Sometimes it just don't work. Especially in a game. And they drop another insane weapon like Bride Keeper? Yeah, they should. Yeah, they should, but for Earth. So that I can actually get some thinking TA. I'd love that. I'd love to get some TA. Everybody getting TA except for the thinking element that needs TA. Crazy, man. Like, it's honestly it's so crazy to me that we've been like TA-less for like... How long have we been TA-less, actually? We've been TA-less since like thinking Galleon Staffs came out. There's like never been any thinking TA in this Seeking element. Our only TA is Seeking World Ender, man. Like, we just never had any TA ever. Really hit you with formal Fraud and then Bennu? Yeah. Bennu also thinking sucks so bad, bro. The character's so thinking god awful. I think they will. It's a money-making strategy, once a year banner. Theory, you get maneuver and like extremity on a weapon. What do you replace? I don't know. Good question. Yeah, I leave that one up to side games because they're the thinking idiots that made the grids look like this. So get to work. I'm sure they'll just start replacing Held in him because that weapon seeking god awful. Or we'll get thinking PNS 2 that has all that stuff on it, or thinking Exalto 2 that has all that stuff on it. Because the thinking idiots can't make a grid to save their lives unless it's outside of Earth. This is what I've been complaining about for like a year. I've literally been saying this since Held in him came out. Whenever Earth gets anything else that's auto attack based, they have to eat it. They have to eat a weapon. They have to eat a weapon. Which is why I think Held in him's gonna get eaten, even though we just balled out on thinking 4 of these joints. If you're heavily invested in Earth, because I don't see Exalto going anywhere unless they make Exalto 2, and I don't see PNS going anywhere unless they make PNS 2. So that the only culprit is seeking Held in him. So it's just gonna get eaten because it was badly thinking design. There's so much of a stack, Ellie. Even the weapons need to be stacked in the grids. I mean, yeah, they just don't consolidate crap in the seeking element, man. And I mean, even you look at thinking, you look at fire. I mean, fire's already kind of done exactly what I'm saying right now. Because if you've noticed a lot of fire setups this Guild War, they don't got 100% crit no more. They got too many thinking weapons, and these weapons don't have crit on them anymore. They've just kind of dropped out of the 100% crit, and it's about to be the same thing with Heldenham. Because what does Heldenham do? Give you crit and give you thinking crit amp. But brother, we're barely hitting 100% crit now. So they're just about to drop thinking, they're about to drop a crit weapon, just like fire did. And thinking just give us a TA thinking NA supplemental. But then again, it's cooked because if they don't give us something else like thinking Death Strike on top of that joint too, then we just lose out. Bringer with the small crit, I'm gonna kill myself. Unless you want your crit amp, you don't build with it. Even water dropped it for burst before the update. Yeah, exactly. Like you have to hit 100% crit. You have to hit 100% crit. And like I said, we're already barely hitting 100% crit now. We have to stack our grid with thinking 3 Heldenhams just to hit it. And the Medusa weapon. So crit's probably going to be the first thing to drop, which means, guess what? Heldenham's going to be the first thing that you can drop. Still insane to me that Heldenham's seeking medium mod. What are you thinking, bro? You're so thinking dumb, man. Such a stupid thinking weapon, man. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. I can't believe they did that crap. It's so thinking ridiculous. Why is that there? Like, TA would be 10 times better than crit there? Because they're thinking stupid. Thinking dumb, bro. They are dumb. That joint is just like, it's a good weapon in a vacuum until you try and put it in the grid and then you're like, dang, this joint actually sucks. It's just not good. Not good. And the HP on Medusa ain't good either. Earth really is the test, Ellie. I mean, I've been saying, bro. I've been saying. But yeah, like I said, I hope we get a thinking formal. Like, I don't think we're gonna get a formal. I mean, I'm still begging for Fedial, Earth, and OP, but I don't think we're gonna get a formal. I'm not gonna lie, but I would like us to get a formal that's like, heck, I barely even care about the character. I want to fix the thinking grades. Oh god, I want to start fixing the grades. Can we start fixing the grades? That's what I want to do. Just thinking trash. Stack 3 Galleon staves, Helden drops. Stack 3 Heldens, drop 3 Galleon staves. Formal Fedial weapon drop. Stack 3, drop 3 Helden. It's the lore. Put mid crit and mid echo when we know they need 100% crit for it to be a damage increase. I'm saying, bro. I'm saying. I don't know. Like, it's just so crazy. It's so crazy to me that thinking weapon is medium. It just literally does not make sense. It does not make sense. Like, you're actually just trolling. Like, I really feel like Heldenham is just a weapon where they were just like, we just don't know. The thing about it is, like I said before, Medusa screwed them. Medusa screwed them. That's the thing. I'm telling you now, Medusa screwed them. Because when they gave Medusa HP, the thing about Earth, let me tell you the thing about Earth. Thing about Earth is because Medusa got that HP, they screwed themselves with that HP. And then they wrote themselves into a corner with that HP. And the thing about it is they're not ready to move on from the base Exaltos yet. But the thing about it is Earth needs to move on from the base Exaltos. So then they're like, okay, we're just going to throw in extra weapons. Essentially what I'm trying to say is they don't know what to put in the grid. So they're like, okay, let's just fill up the grid with Thinking Heldenhams because we literally, it's the same thing that you just asked. If we give them a weapon like that, where do you put it? They don't thinking know. So they said, okay, let's just Seeking put in a weapon like Held in Him. We'll just make it so that the grid is chock full of stuff. And then we just won't give them anything else until we're ready to move on to the next Seeking Exalto, PNS, whatever. So they essentially just Seeking locked us down in this Seeking type of setup where we can't do anything else because they don't know what to put in the grid because they're just, Earth is just not ready to move on, or they're not ready to move on as a whole. They're not ready to move on as a whole, but Earth needs to move on, but it can't because they're not ready to release those type of weapons yet. So we just get Seeking cooked, and it's all because of that Seeking HP, bro. It's all because of that HP. No understanding, man. Your characters just love stacks like KMR Jr. We aren't in the early 2020s. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, at this point, I'm like less concerned about the character. Like I'm concerned about the characters, but I'm less concerned about the characters than I am the grid. The grid is just god awful. It is bad. It is not good at all. And it's been practically the same. It's been practically the same since I started playing the freaking game, bro. Because like you said before with Mo, it's literally Held in Hims are literally just modern day Galleon staffs. It's literally the same freaking thing. It's the same thing. They literally said, hey, you got too experimental with freaking cam grids in the back. Now you're just gonna stay to this same track for like 10 years. It's crazy work. Like all these other elements, they can put in whatever the heck they want. You can't do that joining Earth, bro. There's no freaking space. And even if there was space, there ain't no better weapons anyway. There's nothing better to put in here, bro. There's no variety. You can't do anything. The only variety with Earth is that you either play Ogi or you play the auto base. But when you try and play one of those, there's no variety. You just literally run the same freaking thing at all times because there's no space to do anything else. It's just dumb. I mean, heck, well, I mean, I guess if you ran a Seeking extra grid, I guess at least you could put your destroyer in the Seeking whatchamacallit in the extra slot. But I was like, even for something like even for something like Seeking fire, right? Like fire with this stuff, like what is the fire setup that I was using? The fire setup had Seeking the Rhine Fist and the Higurashi. Like you just have the ability to run that joint. You can run 2 Exaltos. You can run 2 Exaltos, 2 ULs, 2 PNS, and then you have essentially 2 slots. Earth don't got them 2 slots. Earth don't got that joint. Them pretty much those 2 slots, those 2 slots, plus the UL katanas are all just gonna be Held in Him. All 4 slots are just gonna be Held in Him. They literally would be Held in Him, like legitimately, because that joint is Versusia main. That joint's Versusia main. So if I tried to run the exact same comp that my Fire 250 was, which is Seeking 2 PNS, 2 Exalto, 2 ULs, Seeking, let's just say 2 Rhine Fist. Literally the way that is for Earth is 2 PNS, 2 Exalto, 4 Held in Hims. And that's your Seeking grade. That joint's not fun, my guy. During my early GBF days, every grid seemed to have some standard till Earth. Then you start seeing things like Cayman Islander and scale stuff. Made me low-key scared of building my Earth. I mean, everybody used to love Earth back in the day because Earth was like the cheapest one. Because you only needed one of each weapon. When also having a similar problem. I mean, hold on, I gotta refresh my IP. You look at wind. You look at a wind grid. Actually, where's a wind extra grid? Oh, let's fix it, but yeah. I mean, kinda. I mean, I would say win grids are kind of samey too, but I mean, I feel like win grids are kind of samey in the same vein as like everyone else. See, the thing about it though is like, for example, I'm looking at a thinking Ronfire grid right now, right? This Ronfire grid has 2 Walfrids, 2 Exaltos, 2 Grimnir Spears, an Evanescence, and a PNS. Whoops. And a PNS, right? Let's just say the Evanescence was a PNS too. So let's just say your grid was 2 Walfrids, 2 Exaltos, 2 PNS. It's the same thing as Fire though, where the 2 Grimnirs, that joints like free slots. That's what I'm trying to say. Like every other Ellie has at least 1 to 2 free slots. Earth don't have that. Because because Held in Him is medium, you have to stack 4 thinking Held in Hims if you try and go single-sided. There's nothing else you can put there. I mean, I guess you could put like a thinking, you could put a thinking whatchamacallit weapon, a Golden Knight weapon, but that joint don't even got an attack mod on it. You're literally just going off the Awakening. You could run an Anthuria book, but that joint strictly works. And see, that's the other issue with Held in Him is it's not even just about the crit. It's also about the Thinking Echo. Because the thing about it is you're not just trying, like if you try and use an Anthuria weapon straight up just worse than the 4th Held in Him because you're literally losing Echo. If Held in Him was seeking big mod, you'd have the Echo already, so then you would just have to worry about the crit. Like literally, if even the Echo was big on Held in Him, it would make the grids better. Because then at least you could run some other crit weapon. But the thing about it is you can't do that because everything's medium. So as soon as you take out 1 Held in Him, you're losing Echo. I think the similarity with Wind and Earth is screwed up skills y'all weapons beginning. Golden Knight weapons suck so bad. Earth just has to deal with stacking more than any other Ellie does. Also technically punished by using Held in Him. Yeah, literally. And I can't even run defense or HP or anything. I mean, I guess my HP is my Deacon Medusa. But I can't even run defense because I don't have any space. There's no more space. There's no more space. But like, let me show you what I'm talking about. Actually, I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Like, so like, let's look at thinking. Let's look at like this fire party, right? Like this fire party. This is what I was talking about earlier, right? So with this fire party, you have double PNS, 2 Exalto, 2 UL, and then you have 2 free slots right here, right? You have 2 free slots. Then I go to like that wind party that I was looking at, thinking, wait, was it this one? Yeah, it was this one. For Siegfried, right? So this one, you have 2 Walfrid, 2 Exalto. Let's just pretend this Evanescence is a PNS. 2 PNS. You have 2 free slots right here on the Grimnir Spear. Granted, you're probably going to run 1 Grimnir Spear anyway because it's good, right? But you still have 1 slot. You still have 1 slot you can do something with. If you go to an Earth grid like this, you do 2 PNS, 2 Exalto. You have to run 4 Held in Hims here if you're trying to do the single-sided thing. You have to run 4. Because like if I take out one of these, right? For one thing, I'm gonna drop crit. For one thing, I'm gonna drop crit. But like let's just say I take this joint out, right? Okay, I lost crit, right? But the thing about it, let's just say I did this. Let's say I did this, right? So let's say I wanted to do a different crit weapon. Now, the thing about it, though, now my bonus damage is at 35%. It's at 35%. So you have to run all 4 of the Held in Hims to get the Thinking Max thing because it's medium. That's the issue. And that joint still ain't even max. It still ain't even max. It's like, it's cooked, man. It's cooked. And it's like that in like every other Ellie. Like, what is this? Like, what is this? I mean, water's just godforsaken. Because, like, what is this, bro? For one thing, you don't even need PNS because you have Rice Velger. So you literally just get to run 2 Exalto, 2 of these, which is just a whole new thinking weapon. And then you still got 2 extra slots. You still got 2 extra slots right there. What is seeking? What is this like? If I go to like an Ura. Same. Well, this is kind of weird too. Light is kind of weird too because you guys got this. But even this, to be honest, you still get 2 of these, you still get a PNS, and then you get Teking, let's just say this was PNS. Then you still get 2 extra slots. Yeah, you still get 2 extra slots. You get to run two extra slots, which are these 2 White Knight weapons. Then you go to Teking Dark. Let's go to Dark. Let's go to Teking Arashkal thing. Arashkal thing. 2 of these. 2 of these. Well, you ain't got 2 Teking PNS in this joint, but let's just say this was 2 PNS. 2 slots right here. You get 2 slots again. 2 slots again. That's the thing. It's like I said, it's like that in every element. Every element gets 1 to 2 extra slots. Earth don't get that joint. Earth don't get that joint. At most, you get 1 if you're going double sided. At most, you get 1, and that's only if you go extra grid. If you have extra grid, you get 1. If you go thinking normal grid, you don't get 1. There is no 1. That could be vulnerable. This is why I skipped hunting and just went in trauma. If this earth grid wasn't extra grid, you can't even put. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If you like that, that's exactly what I'm saying. If you go to a normal earth grid, like this one, right? This one, you thinking, and this joint single sided, by the way. This joint single sided. I don't even know if I have all right, sorry, it's double sided. I don't know if I have a single-sided. Yeah, I don't even have a single-sided thinking normal. But if I had a single-sided normal, like normal grid for Earth, I would have to put 4 Helden Hymns and I'd have to drop a PNS. I'd have to drop a PNS. Because I'd have to keep my destroyer. So I can't even do single. Like, that's the reason why all these are double-sided, because if I go single-sided, I have to drop PNS. It's just cooked. It's cooked, man. Also married to Uriel backline. Yep. And having to deal with a grid system like this, and then they assign you to a raid like Esoteric. Yeah, there's no way that would happen, right? Why would they do that to that element? Oh yeah, because that element shares this position with Thinking Water, and Water can just do whatever it wants. That's why. My B. Blood, where's the raid farming? Finn, you're late. Next, Annie, pray for PNS multi-attack awakening Earth. I mean, I just want PNS too. Like I said, I just want them to start eating stuff. I want them to start eating all these grid pieces. I want PNS 2, I want Exalto 2, and I want Helden Him just seeking gone. I just want Helden Him gone. I'm so tired of this seeking 3-4 weapon crap. Earth and water just can't enable. But yeah, I just want all that crap. I just want all that crap thinking just upgraded. I want it gone. Because they straight up just need to remake Helden Him, and they just straight up need to remake my Exalto. Chad, I would like to apologize in advance. AJT check soul mines. Why did you apologize to thinking chat? But then you told me to check it. Why aren't you apologizing to me? Wait, what? Oh, first box? Oh, congrats. I was like, what? What's even? what am I supposed to be mad about? I want an extra illustrious weapon for every element. Hey, go ahead and buy that ticket. Not gonna lie, kind of glad I'm not going Primal Earth, because every time I see you talk about this Elliot looks like hell. It is hell, bro. It is hell, and it's expensive as crap too. First box banner 24 hours because she doesn't need to apologize to the likes of you. What the heck? Mods 24 source sell for that. But yeah, Earth is like, I don't know, bro. It's just, and I feel like the thing about it too is like, honestly, well, I don't know, like you have people like Aku who play it like casually, and he just seeking hates Earth too. But like, I feel like Earth probably isn't that bad if you don't like main it, but it's just like, It's just like when I main it and I just see it so much. Like when I'm thinking about it more than any other element, it just like pisses me off. If you don't think about it too much, it probably don't matter. Like you just plop thinking Razio in a team, get the 50% TA, and then you just don't care. You do your daily, you be on your way. But when you're trying to like optimize stuff, when you're trying to figure out new stuff, and then you just get hit by constant walls, it's just like, bruh. Primal Light for the win. Can you please stop downplaying Earth? You're right. Let's start upscaling thinking Light. You guys see that Futsu, bruh? That joint's crazy. Light might be the Ellie of the year. I had a friend that wanted to come back to GBF and I told him Galleon stabs are dead. He changed his mind. He farmed so many gold bars to the Seeky stab. I mean, they're not even dead though. They're just dead in auto-based stuff. You still use them in Ogi because we ain't got no better weapon. You still use them in Ogi. In solo versus Susia, my guy. So can you. Me, the humble Magna odious Earth enjoyer. Unironically, odious Earth don't even look that bad. Honestly, odious Earth look kind of good. I wanted to try to main Earth at the start of the year because I've been look-sacking some important parts, but then I joined this stream, see your pain in the side win may not be that bad. Oh, dude. My god, bro, stop talking about Futsu. It's the third time already. Bro, it's good. Bro, Finn's just mad because I still don't like Shishio. Getting Razio was the worst thing that happened to me in my Earth career. Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah, man, only element where people don't want a 250 their illustrious weapon. Ellie of the year, surely. Dudes don't want a 250 hunting either. What are you talking about? Dudes don't want a 250 hunting or Andromeda. Bruh, people literally said from jump they said Earthmains were salty before I even woke up. What are you talking about? You single-handedly made me hate the Ellie more. Odious Earth gave me temperance. It's my turn to finally have fun. Telling you, Thief Enhancer Origin will change the Futsu game for real. Wizard Origin can't use Futsu. On God, man, when I got Razio, I was so excited. Bro, that you remember that tweet from you remember that tweet from not Dengaku, from what's the wind guy? Mizako. You remember that joint from Mizako? You remember when Mizako got Razio? He literally, you remember I showed you that tweet on Thinking Stream? He got Razio and then he tried her for like less than 24 hours and he was like, actually this character Thinking sucks. he was like so excited to finally get her and then he tried her for less than 24 hours. He's like, actually this character sucks. He literally got hit with that Thinking Patrick, like what kind of place is this, bro? Oh, sorry. Somebody talked about Shishio, bro. Stop projecting. Brother, you get Echo and a nuke, Andromeda gets CA reactivation. It already had CA reactivation. It can Ogi 3 times. What are you talking about? And I played with her 3 days and wanted to kill myself. What do we say? Yeah, man, a nuke that the best unit in the Ellie doesn't help stack. Good Ellie, by the way. The tweet from Mizako. Yeah, bro. Dude. But yeah, anyway. Person, the next slot, my guy. Octo is going. Octo could already Ogi 3 times. What are we talking about? He could already Ogi 3 times. Bruh. Oh my god. They shouldn't have buffed Futsu just because Kit plays that. Agreed. Yeah, he could. And now he can do it with extra Echo. Oh wow. Oh wow. It's almost like, wait a minute. Hey, what was Baisha's weapon again? What did Baisha's weapon give on Ogi? Let me look it up real quick. Echo? Oh, snap. Wow. It's almost like we already had that. We literally just got that, actually. Finally have Fraud FLB. Now to unlock that skill silver medal so my Mistral can hit 5 mil times 2 nukes on his bell. And probably doesn't even have it because he was waiting for the 2040 illustrious. I'm happy with my light up craze. Now you get 2 echoes. Bro, Kid's talking about all this stuff with Earth. And he's just glossing over the fact that Futsu now gets thinking perma double strike. What are we saying? Streamer, I think for the illustrious weapon tier list, you guys should make it like the eternal tier list with the stars attached to priority for acquisition. I mean, that's how Vaz does it anyway. That's how Vaz does it on the wiki. Oh, I need to get Thunderstruck to 10 stacks and then another 10 stacks. Bro, you get Thunderstruck to 10 stacks in like 3 turns. My guy. You literally get Thunderstruck to 10 faster than I stack my Hunting buff. My Hunting buff bare minimum takes 5 turns. Our crew is getting jobbed by the enemy. This man plays light, by the way. Let's keep that in mind. So combined, the second worst element in the game aren't good. We're double striking an Ellie with a unit that gives +1 action, bro. I'm telling y'all, Thief and Chain or Origin will change the game. And guy, you're looping on Echo Key. Also true. Also true. Yeah, you thought we forgot about that. Yeah, you're literally running Versusia with Echo Key and still double attacking every turn with Ogies. That's if you're playing with Mandiver. No one's using Mandiver with Futsu. That's troll as heck. What are you talking about? Kit literally sees light upgrades and then he just closes his eyes and says, I do not see it. Giving up and I'm just doing personal ranking. Kit might be a light LARPer. No, he's just a light down player. I 1000% believe that Kit plays light. That's not the question. Question is just that he a down player. White Knight? Okay, that one's fair. That one's fair. Now you finally, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. But counterpoint, Formal Fraud. Formal Fraud. That's my counterpoint. Counterplay to White Knight, Formal Fraud. Man complaining about Thunderstruck and I'm here stuck running CIT. He's playing that. Are we for real? Summer Anthuria. Hey, Summer Anthuria gets used in the OTK for the whatchamacallit. That whatchamacallit. Martial Mastery. Basara. Alright, I'll give you that one too. But also, you know what? Actually, for which ones did you say again? White Knight, I raise you Siegfried. Summer Anthuria, I raise you Formal Fraud. Basara, I raise you Holiday Bennu. Our 3 stinkers, but we got Halloween Vajra. Yeah, what about that one? What about Halloween Vajra? Want to bring up that one? White Knight kind of good in let's not even try and argue that one, Brando. Summer Anthuria pretty useless. Every Sunday. Fraud is such a low blow. I mean, he trying to take shots, bro. I'm shooting back. White Knight is not good. It is like that one person, the meme, why this dude looks so angry. Other people can just aura that. It's faster now. Halloween Bennu was meta for it. No, he was not. Halloween Bennu was not meta for his Guild War. Bennu was literally worse than Super Sadala. And Super Sadala is free. Why not his Guild War potential, man? Bro, I don't even think he's Guild War potential, man. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, it was literally Cope Setos. Y'all talking about all these units when my element got Summer Myra? Okay, but you also got Lamrock and Bastet summon. Pipe down over there, win player. Are you sure Kid is not Schmeat? Nah, his 150. His 150 is where Super Sadala beat him. That's literally where Super Sadala was faster. That's literally where Super Sadala was faster. Romped. Oh yeah, and Romp and Murcielago. And Murcielago. Yeah, pipe down, win player. I don't want to hear nothing from you. This is Super Sadal like 10 seconds fast. Yes! Well, I don't know about 10 seconds. I don't know about 10 seconds, but she was faster. Maybe like 3 to 5 seconds. I don't think it was no 10, but she was faster. Mercy to Lago. Yes. I keep getting weapons that are not celestials. But Sora was like 30 seconds slower than the meta setup. So your point? My point is, again, I raise you formal fraud. Hey, at least your character got used. He might have been slower, but at least it got used. Our player in my crew is telling me to go Mercy before Romp. Okay, that dude's crazy. We'll get our fifth broken Halloween to fix light burst. Trust. Your formal fraud is my summer Antharia. Nah. Actually, you know what? I'm about to blow away every argument you got, Kit. I got Grand Medusa, my guy. Come on, brother. We wanna hit some real low blows. I got Grand Medusa. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. Let's give it up. Let's give it up. Yes, Grand Cat. Yo, what do you mean? Grand Cat is pretty troll. You got me. She's too racist. Grand Cat is a good follow-up though. Greg Kang might have a psyop? Really? What the heck is she doing? Greg Kang gets used though. Where? My guy's style change less he exists. Bruh. Oh, for Susia's set? Really? The meta for a bit, she literally didn't allow you to Ogi. Wait, Kag? I mean, Kag did get used when she first, like, came out. Because Kag was the first one that got the can't act thing. So people were, like, doing crazy stuff. But, I mean, that was a long time ago. Portuguese, Murcielago is an anagram for amigo cruel, which translates to cruel friend. That says enough about Murcielago for me. She's the only unit that got buffed on release. I just so weak needed a hot fix. I mean, Earth needed it too. Remember Benu's thinking buff mist? The one thing that Holiday Benu thinking had going for him couldn't even hit on Womdis. Remember that? Remember that? What the heck? At least you have Folio. What does Light have? Nihon, Vajra, and Mugen. Neon in the big 26? Yeah, I'd rather have Neon any day of the week than taking Folia. Folia's buff don't even hit on half the freaking levels of the... She literally can only do like 90. Her buff don't even hit no more. They literally patched that joint out. And that's the only thing she has in her kit. Oh, then my Ellie can't even one button events. Well, it is so good that people literally grass his straw. I'm Magnolite despite how comfy it is, not gonna lie. Foley is too old, she's useless. Units from 2022. Kid, I might hate on light, but I can agree with you on the Neon Mugen stuff. Kid is right, I hate to say it, but Kid is right. Right about what? My Ellie can't enter the future, my guy. Mine can't either! Mine can't either! I was just telling you earlier that I can't, my grid can't change because the game, Side Games doesn't want to change the grids overall. So my grid's just stuck. And you literally got a whole revamp in the later half of 2025, bruh. You want to know why we got a revamp? Because we were so weak. Light didn't need no revamp. They literally just went in and thinking destroyed everything. It grows stronger with every validation. You got Holiday Shalim rework. Yeah, we got Holiday Shalim rework because if we didn't, we were gonna get cooked. We were gonna get cooked. That's the reason why. Holiday Rhyme, Baja, Andromeda buffed. Yeah, they should just give us 5 more grid slots. Destroy. What are we destroying? Versusia, my guy. Might I thinking have you consult the graph of again, you're using Echo Key and you're still Ogi. Brother, my element has been cooked for years. Yep, same. Relatable. Relatable. Been there, done that. Now Versusia is now relevant on that. Bro, you literally just said you literally just said like 4 things that all pertain to Earth Versusia. What are we talking about? One thing Light is destroying is the player's will to live, just like Earth. Bro. Question mark? Bro, you literally just said Shalim, Baja, and Andromeda. That joins all Versusia stuff. Those units were quite literally a nightmare 250 comps for Earth Guild War, bruh. Hey, you know what's gonna be in 250 comps for Light Guild War, bruh? Neon and Mugen, thinking grouping just like we did last year, bruh. And y'all didn't need no rebounds for that. We just crucified Kid already instead of having to hear. But weren't you just saying Kid was right then? You turned on him in less than 5 minutes. I want to remind everyone this is a Nightmare 90 stream. 2022 is now 2026. Bruh. Bruh, also, must I remind you again that you got thinking Vajra? He's about to be in your 252. I said he's right, not that I like him. Fair. I like him, he's my partner in hating. Bro, I'm getting hungry. I said I was gonna go to 12. I got 1 more kicking hour. The mines. Then I'm thinking Dunzo. Dunzo Bunzo. Now triggered thinking about Light Guild War. Bro, I'm telling you, dude, I truly believe thinking setting it aside, setting the differences aside, I really do think it's gonna be Light next, and I think you guys are gonna get thinking new stuff. I really do. I think it's gonna be Light next, and I think you guys are gonna get new stuff. You just say hungry? I sure did. Okay, are you ready for the soldier setups? I think you guys are gonna get new stuff. I want to roll and get new toy. I just want a unit that can make me box events easier. Bro, what do you mean box events easier? Bro, use that Futsu, man, or low GS1. You need to use a closeted femboy. Now you're projecting, Finn. Who said all that? I don't want collab characters curse. Too late. You're about to get kicking Yoroichi light and mandatory. Yoroichi is about to be the new Shinji and Rei, but she's gonna be a character. Have fun. I'm talking about Impossible. Yeah, man, he's gonna one-shot Impossible with Oro S1. Yes, sir. Only light unit coming from Bleach is Ichigo. Why is he gonna be taking why is he gonna be light? That man should be dark. All good. Rukia dark and OP, oiled up, please. She's not gonna be dark either. Rukia is gonna be taking water. Because she got that taking ice power up. Yoru about to be light Kurapika. You look at the cover art. Wait, what? Oh, the character art for Ichigo? I mean, Mo was saying that character art looked like Earth, but I don't think that joint Earth either. That man's about to be dark. Just don't give us gacha collab characters. I beg to God, do not do that. Ichigo is definitely light. Did you see his art? Earth? Yeah. That's what Mo was saying. Mo was saying the thinking the wisps look like Earth. Brother, get that guy some new glasses. I don't know, bro. Last time you thought a character wasn't gonna be Earth, they turned out to be Earth. Granted, this time I don't think Ichigo's gonna be Earth because that man ain't never used an Earth attack in his life. But I think he's just gonna be dark. Bro, he literally just spams Getsuga Tensho. There's no way. That joint is literally pure darkness. Going should have been fire. Okay, bud. Ichigo is dark or light. I think he's gonna be dark. I'm telling you now. I think Ichigo, assuming they're characters, I think Ichigo's gonna be dark. I think Rukia is gonna be water, and I think Yoroichi's gonna be light. That's my guess. If those characters are characters, that's what I think they're gonna be. No wind units, please. Have they even done a? Oh, I guess they did. They did the chick with Rakan. I guess Dejima himself was also wind, wasn't he? Wanna bet? No. I'm already gonna lose enough money on the banner. I don't need to lose any money from a bet. Norse summon. Both win. Oh yeah, Killua too. Dude, I always forget Killua's seeking wind. Because that man should have been dark. That man should have been dark. Girl with Rakan and Killua. Yes, Satsuna. Satsuna was the chick with Rakan. I play wind and I forget he's wind. No man, he should have been light. Killua? Should have been light? He literally uses lightning? Yeah, but he's like an assassin though. He's like an assassin. We have Killua, yes. Bro, he's an assassin. Half of his stuff is literally, he literally got that ticking shade walk ability. What's that ticking move called? Where's Killua at? Rhythm Echo. That joint's lit. Half of his stuff is literally purple anyway. Half of his stuff is literally purple anyway. That man should have been dark. You memes, boss man. Low budget meme. How Kit was trying to claim where's Ellie. I need sound for this. Why are they paused? I can't even hear what they're saying. Bro, I'm gonna be real. I've never even seen this movie or this show, so I don't even really get the reference. I'm not gonna lie. Hey man, thanks for the meme though. Thanks for the meme. Has this dumb transformation, which is literally lightning. We already had 2 characters that use light as an element, and both of these characters are fire and wind, bro. Remember that Mr. Streamer got Manipulator on the Hunter x Hunter collab? Bro, and uses Thunderstruck? Nah. Right. Bro, as soon as he used Thunderstruck, you knew he wasn't going to be light, because they can't give you anything extra for Futsu, my guy. So, that pretty much guaranteed he wasn't going to be light. Fire has 2 characters with lightning-based powers like Shiba too, so lightning means absolutely nothing. Could have been light. I got my element with wired internet. And I go cry in a corner. Sorry, I actually just don't get the reference. Guess what Shiva alt element is? It's light, my guy. Okay, but what's his base element, my guy? Killua ain't get no alt. Maybe Killua's alt in 2040 will be light, but his base form is wind now. I'm talking alts now, he's desperate. Oh, dude. This joint's cooked, man. This is what Guild Wars does, bro. This is what Guild Wars does. You realize how good other elements have. Unironically, dude, fire's been so fun this Guild War. And then I just look at kicking my Ellie and I'm like, dang, this joint sucks. Start molding. I didn't forget to slot my opus in. Congrats. We're brain rotted the players so much. We're talking about things that already happened in the game that won't ever change. I hate water. Yeah, me too. Honestly, I've had a lot of, I really have had a lot of fun with fire this Guild War. This has been a fun Guild War. It's been a fun Guild War for me. I've enjoyed this one. You just say fire's been fun? Yes. I had fun this Guild War. For all resets her CDs on CA, right? Doesn't she just like lower? I don't think she resets her CA. Or she didn't reset her skill. Doesn't she just lower the cooldown on her S3 or something? Many people are complaining about this boss being annoying, but I honestly don't see it. Character diversity has been insane. I think Lodern was more annoying than this. I expect it, like SSR Lyria. Isn't Earth Guild War hella fun? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people, I mean, the Kane thing threw me off, to be honest. The Kane thing was the biggest thing for me. That was the character that, like, I expected Kane to show up, but I did not expect Kane to show up in 250. That was the thing that threw me off. But yeah, I had a lot more fun grouping this time too, because I will say for the last time I grouped, when it was Trace Velger, I had to do like 2 targeted skills during that joint. No targeted skills this time. That joint was a lot better, because doing targeting skills is AIDS. Using SSR Lyria and Kurapika. Oh yeah, Kurapika's another. Well, I don't know. A lot of people expected Kurapika to show up though. The Sylph tech. My crewmate believes so hard in Kane. She sparked him 3%. What the? I don't think anyone expect SSR Lyria to show up. What did I say about Lyria in the pre-go or ramble? I probably said probably not, but she could show up for Ogi. I feel like that's probably what I would have said. I feel like Lyria's not that crazy. When you have Blazing Mistral and Higurashi that are two like Ogi, I wouldn't say Blazing Mistral is necessarily Ogi centric weapon, but Ogi able weapons. Lyria's not that crazy. I'm at Comfy over here thanks to me, dude. Are just way smarter than me. Definitely paid off. Some showing up surprised me. I'm not surprised by Atum. Because I do remember what I said about Atum. I said Atum didn't need the same thing as Sandira, because Atum doesn't really need the Fated Chain Bar. My bigger concern with Atum was just would you have other Ogi characters to play with him besides Sandira, because he's kind of really buddy with Sandira. Which obviously there's more, as we can see. But that was my bigger thing with Atum. Rose has 3 resets on CA. Lyria for the broke boys, that's why you wouldn't get it. Drew, you're right. I don't understand. Yeah, beat V2 bot allegations. I mean, she beat him, but she's still a bot. I ain't gonna lie. She still ain't thinking best choice whatsoever. She's Kobe, yeah. Like, she's usable, but that joint is not even close to optimal. 10 hit Ogi follow up, triggering spiral is nuts each turn when looping. The people using her Cove. I mean, they already know, bro. But yeah, I mean, going back to whoever said about this dude, like, I didn't really see it either. But again, I think the thing about it is I think this is just a really big thinking. This is a really big thinking, like, illustrious gap, I think. I mean, it's also like a character gap, but like every Guild War is a character gap. But I think if you had at least one of the illustrious, you're just in a significantly better spot than like at least like 80% of the player base. Both the illustrious carried this Guild War like really hard. When is Guild War not about illustrious weapons? Well, I think the thing about it though is I feel like this Guild War more than like a lot of the other ones, where it's like both. It's like literally like obviously I'm gonna shield Mistral over Higurashi, but like literally, if you had either one of them, you were Gucci. Whereas if you go into light and like if you go into light, like a lot more setups are gonna use Ura over Futsu. If you go into thinking dark, a lot more setups are gonna use Aresh over Zosimos. If you go into wind, a lot more setups are gonna use Romp over Murcielago, like that type of thing. If you go into water, probably a lot more setups are gonna use Trace Velgar than Shishio. But it's like this is one of the only Guild Wars where like both of them were like just dummy. Like they're literally like neck and neck. The Romp gap and win Guild War will be insane. Man, and dopest coat for 5-minute clears. Every Guild War. I'm missing the latest fire character, Mikaboshi. That has been screwing me over so much. I agree with that. Imagine that without any 150 gold moon. Are they really neck and neck? Yeah, they're like back and forth. I would say the fastest Blazing Mistral I've seen has been like, I think like 20 seconds faster than the fastest Higurashi. But like, they've been pretty back and forth. Because they're essentially doing the exact same thing. Pretty much both of them are doing like the exact same column. It's just that Mistral does a little bit more damage. So I will say though, their full auto times are not really close from what I've seen. The Mistral full autos have been like 2 to 3 minutes faster than the Higurashi ones. But if both weapons are mashing, they're pretty close. The Mistral ones are only like a like 10 to 10, 20, 30 seconds faster than the Higurashi ones. Because if you're mashing and you're doing the Ogi stuff, then both of them are taking lockout anyway. So it makes sense because it's the first Guild War after Illustrious Transcendent. Yeah, they really wanted to sell the Tekken ticket. Compared to other elements, yeah, that's actually pretty close. Yeah. Higu's full auto seems rough. Yeah. Yeah, the full autos that are actually just full autos, like I wouldn't say they're getting cooked, but like I said, they're just significantly slower than Mistral. The fastest Mistral with double screening was 100 seconds. Cajun was replying to it. 100 seconds. So what is that? 140? Yeah, I feel like the fastest fastest Higurashi I've seen has been like 156. So that's only like 15 seconds. I'm gonna Faded Chain gonna go crazy for Guild War. Yeah, okay, bud. Yeah, okay, bud. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, thinking, like I was saying, yeah, they're pretty close on mashing. They're pretty close on mashing, further apart on actual full auto. How this Guild Wars design, I know for a fact they're giving my element something. They wouldn't give Ura that sub ball if it wasn't the case. I mean, I think Ura's gonna be OD as crap. I'm not gonna lie. I think Ura's gonna pop off. Because seeking that like literally the only thing that's really wrong with that sub is the thinking like an entry trigger. You take like 50 bazillion damage, but you're not gonna have an entry trigger in Tekken Guild War. So it's not gonna matter. What does it even do? Pointed at Faded Chain. Futsu will gap Rada in 250 next Guild War Trust. Honestly, I have a feeling Ura and Futsu are gonna be like I don't know actually. Cause Futsu, I feel like Futsu Futsu, I feel like is like an easy full autoer. That's an easy full auto guess. But the question is, how good is Ura's full auto gonna be? And I also feel like Futsu will probably be better if you can, sorry, not Futsu, Ura will probably be better. If you can figure out some type of mash comp, I feel like Ura's gonna go Tekken crazy. Non-grouping. Futsu really that better than Ura, or is it being carried by Mana Diver? I mean, I think the weapons are pretty close. I wouldn't really say one of them is significantly better than the other. Two in group might go crazy. You can get 10 stacks turn 1. True. True. I don't know if that really matters though, because like when you do grouping, you don't usually take turns. And especially when you have Ura that can literally give you a tag team anyway. I don't think it'll really matter. Can mash with Baja Karu? Oof, no. Maybe, I don't know. I don't play light. Can you? Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like if you can mash with Ura, I feel like it'll be pretty deking fast. That team is immune to debuff. Pro. Dude, you know how pissed people would be over that joint? Kurapika already showed up in this Guild War. Mustang showed up in this Guild War too. Now they're gonna bring up Thinking. They're gonna bring Thinking Karu. Mustang is Cope though. He is Cope, but he showed up. That's the point. He is Cope, but he showed up. That's the point. Again, Borger for Grudgeborn Strikes tech. Sad in Luxac Roy. He would have went crazy with Mistral. He is pretty fun with Mistral. I don't know about for Guild War, but he is pretty fun with Mistral though. For a peak I downplayed, but that guy's hard carrying my butt. Pippa is alive. I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna switch you for another Schizo Bunny. Did I just get called a Schizo Bunny? Anyway, see ya. That 9.7 rank is such a lie. Wait a minute, what happened to Armstrong? Is she still being used? I mean, she's being used as much as she was being used before. In Thinking Mugen, I guess. Ain't no place to use her. If he could save my Guild War, I would have taken 10,000 turns to Shadow. Bro, that's it's funny you bring up Armstrong too, because I was talking to Gwen like a week or two ago, and Gwen is like so convinced. Gwen is so convinced that they're gonna push Enmity and Water next. I'm like, Gwen, why would they push Enmity? Why would they make you press more buttons? And Gwen's like, well, there has to be a reason. There has to be a reason that they release Armstrong. They have to play into the enmity some way. And I'm like, you're coping. They're not going to do that. You're literally like, Water's grid is already peak performance. Why would you make it worse by doing enmity? You're already chilling now when you run, like, you can just do the enmity now and you're fine. Why you need more enmity weapons? Funny how no one is using Asuka though. Unironically, I did see one Asuka posting. I don't know how troll it was. I don't even remember what floor it was, but I did see one Asuka posting. I saw an end screen. There's a streamer. Did you see the VTuber pushing Enmity Soldier and Versusia? Is it Hanani? Hanani? Did someone make a Versusia video? All hail Kurapika. I love Enmity Water. Enmity Water is a meme, and that's why it brings me joy. I think it was just a theme with her being last stand of the North in the show. They have the grid space to be greedy. It's all one, but it's a comp with all the collab characters. Oh, that might have been the one because I think I did see Roy too. I don't remember if Kurapika was there. Asuka doesn't have that much utility for this. Comp is surprisingly not slow. Hanani, yeah. I mean, Hanani had been working on that joint for a minute. But yeah, I saw that. Well, I gotta watch the Seeking video. Alright. So then someone was asking who Asuka was. Thank God this Guild War was here before a formal banner. The week flew by. Yeah, unironically. Yeah. Pretty nice. Yeah, I got some last minute stuff I need to do tomorrow before AX. Then Sunday is just Seeking Chill Day. Monday, formal banner. Tuesday is Seeking Last Kefka raid. And then it's Seeking Anime Expo. I literally got time skipped. Feels good, man. The Hilo long. Oh yeah, I guess I will do that. I'll probably do that. I'll probably do that Tuesday. 'Cause I work from home on Tuesday. So I'll do it. I'll do it because that'll be after formal banner. So I'll do it Tuesday. Tuesday during the day. Before raid that night. Told you hopped in the chamber for all the GBF stuff coming. Yeah. Ironically. We're into 2026 on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Over halfway, to be honest. We're about to go into peaking July. Come back AX and we get Bleach and Evoker Transcend. We also get Teeking Summer, and we get the Summer Stream, and we get Teeking Endless Ragnarok. And let's go where there's a whole bunch of nothing though. Dude, I get like 2 days. I get like 2 days and then it's Endless Ragnarok. I get to play Fetio. These are two gonna be fun this summer. Summer stream is in July. No, but I'm just saying it'll be after Teeking Anime Expo. Definitely gonna restream the summer stream 1000%. 1000%. I will be there no matter what. What's this setup you're using for which raid level? This is 90. Top 5 AAT streaming moments. I will be sleeping. Number 1 is whenever you're not playing GBF for 14. What the heck? Those are my 2 main games. But that's what I'm using right now. Mo is still pushing the 100 line at Gentile. The Ghost Cave streams are better, just no one was watching that joint. I'm not wrong, I did have a lot of fun. I did have a lot of fun with that game. I got you whale primal for most everything. Grinding boxes or trying to get celestials. Bro, I don't need no more boxes. I don't need no more boxes. I'm literally at I'm at almost 800k tokens right now. And that joint's before Final Rally, too. I don't even know how many Final Rally things. Final Rally will give me another 1,000,000. Final Rally will give me another 1,000,000 tokens. So, yeah, I don't need no more boxes. I'm Gucci. Yeah, we're being pot efficient would save lives. Never give up on your line. At least this will give me a decent amount of berries. That's nice. Not like I'm really using them on anything though. I'm not even thinking grinding. Oh snap. Thinking Demon changed his name. Demon is now M200. Demon also has Blazing Mistral, by the way. I'm gonna watch Kagurabachi premiere at AX. Dude, I'm gonna be so real. I don't know what I'm doing at AX. I gotta thinking figure out what's even on the agenda, bro. The only thing I know right now is I want to go to the thinking. I want to go to the GBF meetup and I want to go to the relink thing. And I might go to that. I might go to that Granblue versus like mini tournament. But besides that, I literally don't know what else is there. I opened the AX app like a couple weeks ago, and I did see some guests So I do want to try and find some guests. Maybe get some autographs or something, but yeah, I have no idea what I'm even doing. How is this? How is this 1 versus 2 still this slow? What is 1 versus 2? I gotta watch the performers for GBF. Ensure they come to some other. Oh yeah, I'm definitely finding. That's the other thing. I am finding the cosplayers. I'm finding the Fedial cosplayer, and I'm finding the Fedial cosplayer above all else. Because the Fedial cosplayer, I have to show her my glasses, I have to show her my plushie, and I have to show her the Valentine's card. Demon top 2 not safe for work. Retweeters of all time. Funnily enough, is not safe for work. Retweets are actually really interesting or funny stuff. Guild War top spot fight will go into record books. Oh, that's what you're talking about. I basically tapped out of Guild War. My guild's a casual crew, so they don't demand much, but I haven't been grinding Guild War for the last day or so. Right, you gotta get in there and get those seeking badges. Stick to GBF, Mr. Shriver? What the heck? Oh, one would pull at this point. Have her sign the card, frame it up. Oh, that's true, actually. Oh, that's so true. That's so true, actually. I should have them sign the cards. Oh, that's true. Isn't Limo 1 bill ahead? Anyone that wants to catch you should look out for a guy that does everything you said to a Fedial cosplayer. You're Walkio.USA. Probably do not give Valor Match Cap. It's the worst feeling. I get a kick out of it. You want more chicken scratch Fedial handwriting or the cosplayers? I don't care. I don't care. But that's a really good idea, though. Yeah, I don't care what she does to it, bro. But I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that for Fedial and Cagliostro. Hold on. Oops. Hold on. I gotta do something real quick. They're probably good. Oh, I read that. I read that too. This is Brains from Billy and Mandy. It was. It was. Dude, I know ball. AK meat and no celestials. I think I'm done playing this. Gilmore was hoping a drop as I'm only ranked what? Why? What am I thinking? Saying 211? Bro, no, you can't give up. Never give up. The next celestial is literally right around the corner. No ball. Summer wish list for this year. Good Earth stuff. Oh, do you mean from the stream? Or are you talking about characters? Summer Sig. Honestly, true. I don't have a desire sensor, to be honest. Celestial farming is literally the diamond meme. Both. Yeah, characters, I just want the good Earth characters. I don't really know what I want from the stream in general. I don't really know what I want from the game, to be honest. Like, besides like characters and grid changes, like there's not really any content I necessarily want. Yukata Kaliosho, please, that sauna outfit. Bro, yeah, I want that joint too. I hope she's Earth and OP as well. I can finally ring a ticking I can finally ring a Tiki Kaliostro. Gamer clearly wants more cosplayers. Yeah, I want the Zeta cosplayer to come to AX. That's what I want. Dude, could you imagine if I had gotten the Fedial, the Kaliostro, and the Zeta cosplayer all at the same time? It would have been over for me. When is the summer stream again? Probably like August. I feel we're getting a summer Zodiac. I just don't know which one it'll be. Probably Sadala. Sadala? Bro, they better put in ticking Paella. Paella or ticking Indala. They ain't got no ticking alts. I don't think you would have exploded. Yeah, I would have fucking died, bro. Honestly, I would have died in like they really took the Zeta cosplayer away from me. Bro, that joint would have been fate. That joint would have been fate. If the Zeta cosplayer was there, bro, that joint would have been fate. They took her from me. Paella Earth Trust. Yeah. Paella Earth, and she needs 20 Thunderstruck levels in order to fucking do anything. Indala's not getting an ult. Paella wins summer unit, please. Actually, no, don't do that. I don't want to pull her. Paella would be light. She literally... Oh my god. Here we go again. Here we go again. Indala gets an ult. She'd be Earth. Yeah. Indala is definitely the Earth one. I'm telling you now. The only way Indala is not Earth is if they just make her not an Ogi character. If they keep her as an Ogi character or a skill damage character, she's Earth. But if they make her an auto attacker for some reason, then she'll be something else. Light Makro with double strike in GTA. You already have Light Makro. What do you mean? What do you mean? Paella has overall weather power. She can go any direction. Playa has a 3 Zodiac call. Yeah, and you had to click her skill 3 times to make her not fall asleep. Let us have some. Right? Oh, I didn't get nothing, bruh. Summer Ellie relationship is fire base, light summer, water base, wind summer, earth base, dark summer, and reverse. The heck did you just say to me? I mean, I would like my Makra to get GTA. Better put some artifacts on then. 9% of the time, that's how it is. Could use that. Light needs more Zodiac characters, I think. Water needs no more Zodiac alts. Makra getting GTA is easy as light. Just use Lumi M3 katanas. Bro, just use those Seeking Basara katanas. The heck? Fire-based characters are more likely to be summer characters in light. Oh, you mean like the relationship? Okay, yeah. That's the same. Yeah, that's the same thing we were talking about before. How Earth and Dark like always like share units for some reason. Like they always like pass units between each other. Hey, at least my Makra can TA. How's your double attacks going? Hey, at least my Makra's double attacks are consistent. How's them consistent TAs going for you? Assuming kid is broke because of their personality. Earth and Dark are brothers. Yeah, that's how I know I'm gonna get Fedial. That's how I know I'm gonna get Fedial. It's only a matter of time. I know I'm gonna get Fedial. It's literally destiny. How that Cope replies that? Mr. Streamer coping? What are you talking about? That I have 17 plus TA artifact. I'm doing just fine. Alright, where's your damage at then? Where's your damage on that artifact? Oh, your double attacks don't work with runting. Damn, bro. Hey, that's okay. At least Makra is a new character. At least Makra is a new character. You both should be light eventually. Food for thought. A kid is saying light is better than earth, right? I still find it funny I got called a meta slave for pointing that out. Wait, pointing what out? Community going back and forth about Earth and Light Makra is like two bums fighting for pizza in the alleyway. Oh, they're running with Makra thing? Bro, that's because they're coping, my guy. Coping. It's okay. I got freaking called out about it too. Well, honestly, I don't think anybody's really called me out about fronting. People just called me out about it when I said it originally. I don't think anybody's really said like, oh, meta slave now. Cheers, that's too true. Gotta check Guild War chat. So chopped. What you guys say? He's fighting for pizza because Kid started the fight. He's not even hungry. I am hungry though. Oh, is that your matchup? I mean, we're getting cooked too, bro. We're getting cooked. We're getting cooked too. Bro, is that Resi in Guild War chat? Bro, Resi's been having a time this Guild War, bro. That man's been having fun. That man's been having fun. He been Bing chilling, just seeking mashing on fire, bro. He about to swap. Next time Resi gets a thinking world first, bro, he's not gonna be on water, he's gonna be on fire. He gonna be like, yeah, I just wanted to try it out. Why are they cooking us so bad? I think people apologize to you over your Makra take from back then. God bless. I'm glad. Dire. I'm gonna just level my Fraud and then farm Celestial. Is Resi mashing with Blazing? I'm pretty sure he bought Blazing. I'm pretty sure he bought Blazing Mistral. And he was just mashing. But yeah, he was seeking, he was popping off, bro. He was going crazy. I think now he's just seeking, he's probably just farming Celestials though. I think everybody's just farming Celestials in the crew. No fun from going from fire to light. It's gonna be so trash. Can't wait. Don't worry, Kit. You're gonna get something, bro. I'm telling you. It just switch main alley, man. Why is he such a fun weapon? Stop hurting yourself on light. I'm stuck with what Sunstone, my guy. I sincerely hope it's light because I feel like it's gonna be dark Guild War instead. You're cooked. Bro, I'm telling you, man. You're gonna get something this next Guild War, bro. Dude, we gotta wait till, what, Sunday for that joint? Because tomorrow, it's like, bro, these day 4s always throw me off. Because we gotta wait till tomorrow for Final Rally. And then it's the day after. So it's not until Sunday. We know. I want to be Bersusi on Halloween Sattergated. It's like 500 meat on Nightmare 90 in the past 3 hours. I fear it's good. How many Celestial drops, though? No cap, I do expect next Guild War to suddenly be dark. Gotta wait till Sunday. Desire more Futsu food. I want to mash more. I don't rally in 18 hours. I'm gonna enjoy that raid a lot. Dude, Dark don't need nothing right now, bruh. They better get thinking light death strike. Dude, the only I feel like, bro, here's my crazy theory. My crazy theory is if Light's not next, I don't think Light's gonna come out until after the Evoker stuff happens, so that they can fit in Fairy Princess. Because they're gonna get a new summon and they're gonna be able to use Fairy Princess because they're gonna be able to take out Star. That's the only way I see Light not being next, is if that's what they're waiting for. No, Dark needs not more Ogi support, bro. What that got to do with Guild War? They can give them that without it being Guild War. Like the only Ellie without Death Strike right now? It sure is. I got one drop this entire Guild War. God dang, bruh. Why is so far behind on the Guild War? I'm looking at setups with Ultimas and using Summer Rags. Hey, don't knock on Summer Rags, bro. He was good last Guild War. You mean skill damage summon, please? I need to Futsu harder. Summon gap after this Guild War is gonna be crazy, but no people call me crazy or complain about it. Does Dark have Death Strike? Yeah, on a seeking whatchamacallit, or a Logia weapon. Yeah, part of no, on seeking Aura weapon. They're Exalt. They literally got seeking what? Well, no, it's that one don't have crit on it. I'm getting sleepy balls, bro. You got another like 12 hours, my guy. What do you mean sleepy? I will say light kind of screwed moving with Futsu, no origin, no Death Strike. Like on God, y'all better fear me when we get these things. I'm mentally confused. Logia and Sariel katanas. Oh, that is the only element without it. Yeah, get cooked. Get cooked. Mark Jr. forgot to put something in future in our grids. That happens. Does he have Caesar weapon? you know the funny thing. You know the funny thing about Caesar weapon too. They really gave light Caesar weapon, and they were like, "Oh my god, it has rigor now." And then they just gave rigor to like half the transcendence for the illustrious weapons. Everybody got that joint now. That joint ain't even unique. They said, dang, making rigor a weapon was kind of troll. Let's just put it on everybody else's weapon instead of giving them an actual rigor weapon. Would a light Death Strike even have? We have maneuver and the extra key. You know. What is the third best element? Wait, do you guys have NA supplemental? Oh, wait, Basara Katana, right? Basara Katana has it? Yeah, you guys already have it. I don't know, bro. You guys already got like mad crit too. I don't know. Me special with nothing. Double rigor, kind of good, not gonna lie. Hear me out on Basara. That our Death Strike and Ogi Echo weapon about to be the same thing for whatever reason. That would be, yeah, you're gonna get a freaking Golden Knight weapon. No mods on it. Just Echo. Why not? Weapon actually isn't bad though. It just doesn't fit with Mugen Neon though. Yeah. What is a freaking, what does an Ura grid even look like right now? Look at an Ura grid. What do you guys have to replace? You guys had 2 Exalto, 2 Basara. I mean, sheesh, bro. You guys are kind of like... Yeah, see, like, unironically, you guys got kind of cooked. You guys got kind of cooked in the same way thinking... Well, okay, what does Win look like? What does a romp grid look like right now? With thinking... With Walford. What do they drop? Oh wait, that's not wrong. So Exalto. Well, they just start dropping PNS on God. Wait, what did you guys say? Minus spells hit 5 mil, God bless. Where's Water Rigger? 2 PNS, 2 Basara, 2 Exalta, 1 White Knight. Can we go higher? Bro, Water don't need no Rigger. Water don't need nothing. Sorry, Mizu. Alta Basara. Celestial Fist. Water doesn't need nothing. Water rigger about to be gross. Only part that isn't 100% crit. Is that Mugen? Some are Mars. And it's fine because they don't care about crit on regular grids. Drop PNS because they're in space. Mars could give no crit and you would still use the call. Isn't that bad with Summer Mars? You just don't do skill damage. Yeah, I feel like the crit, like, you guys would be cooked on crit if Mars didn't exist. If Mars didn't exist, you would be cooked. But, like, realistically, like, because the thing I was going to say earlier is, like, Light's Exalto is kind of cooked in the same way Earth's is, where, like, it essentially doesn't have Death Strike on it. It don't got Death Strike and it don't got like TA either. So you're kind of cooked in that regard. But the thing that saves you is Mars. So you can still get 100% crit at the start of the fight anyway. So like it doesn't really, so you don't really get into a situation where you have to have crit. At least when it comes to burst. You can still run your Exalto for free. So you can just do double Exalto, double Basara. But then the question becomes, do you become like Wind and do you just drop PNS and run something? Because like Wind is like double Exalto, double Walfrid, you run like 2 Grimnir Spears and then you run a Celestial. But if you want a Death Strike and Light, I mean, realistically, if you had Death Strike and Light, it would probably be something like it would probably be like 2 Exalto, 2 Basara, 2 Death Strike, and 1 PNS. That would be my guess. Either a PNS or a Celestial or something like that. I think it would be like that. I think it would be like Wind, but instead of the Grimnir Spears, it would be the Death Strike. That's what I think. Death Strike weapon needs to have a character that replaces Mugen. Yeah, that's also true. Water needs to be the second Ellie with a debuff on its grandest time. Minus TA on the next grand. Bro, what's the point of minus TA? They just took minus TA off Race Velger. If they wanted to do minus TA, they would have kept it on. They don't care. Water just gets to do whatever. Others. What about stuff past 3 turns? I mean, realistically though, the thing about it, when you're doing Ura stuff, that joint like don't matter. When you try and do like, if you try and do thinking past 3 turns, the thing you could do is you could just drop. You could bring in the Caesar weapons. If you were trying to do a full auto, you could run like 2. You could run like 2. Wait, you can't do thinking. You can't do thinking. Wait, hold on. Gotta thinking change a grid. Actually, I'm gonna just do this one on the stream one, bro. I'm gonna do this one on the stream one. So like if you had this joint has Sandy, has Luo. Because I don't think this is 100% crit, right? If you just do a White Knight weapon. Yeah, so like this, I feel like if you did 2 Death Strike, or if you had Death Strike, you would either do a second Caesar right here to get your 100% crit, and then do 1 Death Strike right there, or you would drop one of these Basara katanas. So you do like 2 Caesars and then like 2 Death Strikes right here, or you'd keep both of these and do 1 Death Strike right here. Because it would be the same type of thing as like what Fire's doing right now, where Fire drops the thinking. Fire can drop 1 UL to run 2 Mikaboshis. It'd be like the same type of thing, I feel. I guess you could use, you could use Lunchbox too. You could use Lunchbox too. Instead of running 2, whatchamacallit, instead of running 2 Caesars, you could run 1 Caesar and 1 Lunchbox. You could do that too. Or burst past 3 turns, brother bot. Yeah. For the most part, you should be killing in 3 turns anyway. But that's just if you try and do full auto. But honestly, I mean, Cheers is right though. If you try and do a full auto that's more than 3 turns, you would just bring Futsu and then do the type of grid that I just talked about. Because then you would want the Caesar weapon for the skill damage anyway. I know people mock it, but you do a lot of damage. Where's the verse? There's a verse in the sub summon? The verse in the sub summon? What? I mean, Misara Katana seems very bad though. Not if you're thinking Death Strike also comes with TA. Honestly, you know what that joint's gonna have? That joint's just gonna have, it's gonna have Thinking Sagacity Key on it. It's gonna be like Mikaboshi weapon. It's gonna be like Mikaboshi weapon, but it's gonna have Thinking, instead of that HP, bro, you know a busted weapon? Alright, here's the busted weapon. Here's the busted weapon. Here's the busted weapon for Thinking. Here's the busted weapon for Thinking, whatchamacallit. Here's the busted weapon for light. Busted weapon for light. This is Sagacity Key. This is supplement skill damage, and this is seeking big death strike. That's the thinking light weapon. That's the light weapon. Got White Knight sword. What is Sagacity Key? Wait, does it have Sagacity on it? That's Sagacity on it. Dang, Cheers might be right then. Maybe you do get the Ogi one. Oh, well, okay. You get supplement. You get your supplement light skill. Okay, that makes it even thinking. That makes it even easier then. Because then you don't have to worry about this. So then they can actually put the big death strike on it then. So again, you go back to thinking Mikaboshi. You go back to Mikaboshi instead of, I don't know what they thinking put here. But they put big death strike here, and then thinking Sagacity here, and then they put something else here that's not normal and it's not skill. Which they could do the Cheers thing and put like Ogi Echo or some crap. But I mean, again, the other thing too is they could just put thinking like a mod like this. They could just put attack and HP, and then this is your big death strike, and then this is your Sagacity Key. They could just not give you the supplemental part of it on that weapon. Death strike weapon was Sage Key is pure drugs for Futsu. Sagacity, let's just power creep Caesar sword they just got. The skill supplemental. No supplemental skill on Death Strike weapon, just give it skill cap and Death Strike. You're trying to say this just shows me how whack White Knight sword made light grids. I mean, it is whack. The fact that you can't just do white, like, honestly, the thing about it is White Knight weapon, this joint should have been this seeking crit, this crit on thinking this Verity should have literally just been thinking, it should have been this. It should have been this. It should have been Verity too. You should have been able to do one White Knight weapon and 2 Exalto and get 100% crit. And the fact they didn't do that is like whack. The rest of the stuff is also kind of whack though, I'm not gonna lie, because it having the supplemental but not having the Sagacity is also weird, but yeah. White Knight has a lot of sub pieces. White Knight swords are skilled supplemental, so I like a weapon that passively has some form of skill cap up. Well, I mean, there you go. Thinking on the Mikaboshi weapon for weapon for and I mean that would play into it too. The Mikaboshi weapon for thinking for light has Sagacity Key on the bottom. It has skill cap and it has big death strike. That's your 3 mods. On my big crit, but at what cost? Can't have an Ellie getting their crit easier than water. Is Magna Light any good? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, Cheers got the grids. Bro, Neon Harp in big 2026. But yeah, I can see that too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's so cooked too because the thing about it is like I'm telling you, bro, double PNS always comes back, and it's like where do you fit the double PNS? I mean, honestly though, in your grid, like in your first grid, you literally just replace like the Eden and the two Neons in the first one, and then the second grid you just replace the Neon. To do with that whatever the Death Strike is. Also, hold on, give me a second. All about easy grid building is in fire and water. I mean, honestly, fire's still pretty easy, but it did get a little bit weird with Mikaboshi. I'm not gonna lie, it got a little bit weird. All right, Magno Light is fine, but lacking tempering is rough. And Light is literally trying to play Tetris. PNS is still relevant after 2027. Bro, it's not going anywhere. I'm telling you, I'm telling you that joint's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere until they give you PNS2. Supplemental is too strong. It's supplemental all damage, bro. That joint's too strong. It's like how Exalto kicked out the Stamina series. That surely is next for PNS. Bro, that joint's not going anywhere. I think supplemental damage to everything goes too hard. PNS will never fully go away. It comes and goes. And when our Resonator. What do Romp Burst Grids look like? Hold up. This is my thinking. This is what I always use for Galleon. This is single-sided though. But to be fair, most of the thinking romp stuff is seeking single-sided. I mean, heck, this one's double-sided and I'm running the same thinking thing. Or I guess this is like standard. This is like standard thinking double-sided is something like this. But most of it is seeking single-sided like this. I'm sure. I'll see Grimnir Lance on every grid. No stamina like I'm talking the Eden Ichigo King Katana meta. We're out of space. Bro's getting booted. PNS jump scare. Bro, I told you don't go away. Double PNS always comes back, bro. It always comes. The only reason why it's not in this is because you actually need this double stamina to hit the high numbers. But thinking, I'm telling you, bro, thinking PNS always comes back. It always comes back. That joint is too strong. We need to get comfortable going forward that their grids will be looking different on a raid by raid basis. Yeah. AKA cha-ching, cha-ching. Ring up them credit cards. You're gonna need every weapon in the game. Want to just spam the same grid for everything? Mid mentally and diversity? Brother, light is literally the same grid. Are my light grids the same? I don't know if they're the same. I feel like I need to sneeze. Dude, I'm gonna be real. I barely even play light. Light ain't been hitting the same ever since I dropped it for PBHL. I'll go to sleep. Bye, Arca. Have a good night. Light ain't been hitting the same ever since I dropped it for PBHL. They are kind of different, though. They are kind of different. Wait, what? Let me use the 5-turn full auto. Full auto. Oh no, I'm still using the. I will use light eventually, but I don't have my my favorite princess isn't done yet. I know which one you're talking about, but I'm still using water because my favorite princess isn't finished. I still need like 2 stones on favorite princess, I think. Which I'm not. I don't want to stone it. I'm literally just gonna thinking subtix it, but yeah, I'm waiting to finish fairy princess and then I'll change to the light one. Yeah, light PVHL setup I think is the fastest again. Yeah, I just don't have fairy princess. Honestly, I haven't tested it to see if it even works without fairy princess. I honestly should make it just so I have it because I'm probably gonna lose the video at some point. But yeah, I just saw fairy princess and I assumed it wasn't gonna work. So, there a pattern for subticks like once a month or something? Nope. That's the reason why they're surprises. I think the only real indicator of a subtix, to be honest, is I feel like for the most part there's usually one in between Guild Wars, but the only thing is just, dang, it's been a really long time since the subtix. Surely one's coming. But I don't think there's really a pattern, to be honest. That joint can happen whenever. And I guess the other thing is that there's like never one on March. There's not one like, there's not really one around March because the anti-ticks is the subticks. So that's like the one pattern. Probably get it in July. Yeah. But yeah, there's not really a thinking a rhyme or reason, to be honest. I think it also like low-key kind of has to deal with like how much stuff they release that's even subtixable too. Because like I feel like in the times where they like kind of just spam like grands and stuff, they're like less likely to put a new subtix, so there's not as much new stuff on the subtix yet. Like they don't even have to cycle through stuff. Like if they spam like 5 grands like back to back to back, like there's less characters and summons to even put on the subtix. Or February, like if we don't get a subtix for the bleach banner, I'll be surprised. Antics are really the same price as subtix. That's so cool. You don't know when the subtix is, just when it is. Yeah. Gonna have something to sell to new players. Only time they always show up is during collabs. But yeah, thinking but yeah, there's not really a thinking rhyme or reason. Hold on, I got a thinking. I gotta show my friends some. Oh god, I listened to too many thinking songs. Yeah. I'm gonna head out. Good night. Have a good night. I will lock in to burn my remaining meat. I'm all about light after the formal banner. Yeah, especially when you gotta thinking drop a spark on it. I'm gonna be real. I don't think I'm not getting through thinking 9K. I'm not getting through 9K more. It's already 12 too. It's thinking 12, 15. Right, you guys are thinking cooking me. Did something stupid earlier and gave into the formal banner propaganda? What does that mean? The formal banner is not on yet. we get a summary in 30 or a formal fraud banner, you probably won't hear from me again. Me. They bring an Earth character back just to make them trash again. Yeah, I'm gonna crash out. I know dang sure on this Seeking Formal banner though, I'm gonna pay way more attention. I'm gonna pay way more attention to what actually happens this time, because like the fact that I overlooked Ilsa so hard on my well, not even Ilsa, the fact that I overlooked Bridekeeper so hard on the first formal banner, that joint was honestly like, that was like probably top 1 mistake I've made in this entire game. Not even kidding. I like just severely underestimated how, like, what that weapon was even like providing. So I definitely need to freaking look harder at whatever weapon comes out if it has anything freaking weird on it. % banner a few days ago. Oh, did you roll freaking what's her face? You spark what's her face? Ilsa? Don't get making units bad that are limited, it just doesn't make sense. Bruh. Relatable. Good night, I don't want to get more mad. Alright, peace out. Honestly, bro, everybody else is dipping. I'm about to dip too, bro. I'm hungry. Dude, I'm gonna go down to 8 or 9,000. I'm gonna go down to 9,000. That's another 900 meat. Once I get rid of this 900 meat, I'm done. I rolled both Ilsa and Fraud, but it was a bad spark. I mean, that's a good spark though. It's a good spark. Was that your first Ilsa or second? The way you start your laughs high pitched and then it goes low is really funny. It's kind of contagious. I don't know what that means. Are you saying I laugh like Pecora? I still have 2 sparks, but I'm scared. I mean, 2 sparks should be enough for whatchamacallit, for formal. At most, you need to spark. Well, I knock on wood, I say at most you have to spark 2 times, but I mean, I only had to spark 2 times on Ilsa before. At first, I had to skip the banner last year. Okay. Fair. I mean, honestly, at least you got both the characters, though. I mean, Fraud's seeking hot dog water, though, so... But, I mean, at least you got... The fact that you got both the characters in 1 spark on a 3%, honestly, not that bad. Only spark 2 times, he says. Like, wow, we got 1,200 USD lying around. Mind your business. Bro, that's part of the budget. And by the budget, it's like, hey, I feel like I'm getting low on sparks. aka I'm going down to like 1 spark. Time to top it back up. I have 1 spark and I'm so scared. Dude. Honestly, I think I have 3 right now. I have 3 sparks. Yeah, because I bought another one like a couple of days ago. I have 3. I'll have sparks, yes. Somewhere is brutal in the game. There'll be a lot of limited units in Bleach Collab coming up. 300 crystals in a dream. Yeah, it would be definitely optimal to only have to spark formal once. Because then that second spark can go to Bleach. And who knows what the heck's gonna happen with Summer. Not even to mention not just Summer either, but also there's gonna be a Grand at some point. Probably gonna need Tekken 2 weapons for whatever the heck that is as well, so yeah. Only sparking formal once would be ideal. Only sparking Bleach once would be ideal too. Honestly, this is probably like the second. I mean, I think honestly, summer is probably the hardest time if you don't have like if you don't take into the account that taking the end of year summon can just transcend all. If you ignore the fact that end of year can just transcend all, I do think summer is probably the hardest time to like get all the sparks, to get everything you need. Because there's almost always a grand, there's always summer, there's always Yukata, and then they're throwing in formal and thinking collabs now too. And there's not even roulette. Like they give out stuff, but there's not even roulette. You see that video of Ichibei saying black? But yes, I retweeted it. I will simply pull the character in 20 pulls. Okay, but what about the second one? Is there a chance that Form will release an actual good Earth this time? Yeah. I hope it's Fedial, Earth, and OP. That's how I saw it. Yes, sir. Honodioda. It was me who retweeted it. Kurapika is being used in fast 250 setups. Skill war, gotcha, collab units can't be. I mean, I've been said this joint. I've been said this joint, bro. I've been said this joint. I already said if you're a whale in this game, collab banner is literally mandatory. It's literally mandatory. I still don't really think it's like mandatory for anybody else though. I'm not gonna lie. Even with Shinji and Ray, that joint like people were getting cooked on Shinji and Ray, but that joint still wasn't mandatory. It just made your life a lot easier. But I just think as a whale, like if something's that limited, you should probably try and get it. So I think it's mandatory for males. For whales. It's a roll on collab. Manipulating my Twitter timeline. This is worth. Kurapika isn't in the fastest setups. There I'm getting a Tomb Gap and Anthuria. You don't have Anthuria? Anthuria is a thinking normal character. Tom, one of the real MVPs of Skill War. Yeah, Tom definitely up there. Inventory for males. Freudian slip, yeah. I don't. That's crazy work. That is crazy. Dude, cheers. I'm like hoping so hard. Unironically, let me check my Thinking Links mate thing real quick. Actually. I'm like hoping so hard. I'm hoping so hard that Light Guild Wars next. So that I can get that Thinking that ticket thing, the thing that gives you a character you don't have, so I can get Ariette. Like I'm hoping so hard Light Guild Wars next and they don't release any more normal Light characters, because she's the only one I'm missing and I don't want a subtix her, but I want her. But I have to use like all my subtixes on Fairy Princess. Yeah, that's to the big dogs blazing in Higu. So glad I sparked that man, not because of meta, because he's hot. My thirst is rewarded. Ariette would be nice. Yeah, I really want her. I really want her, but I don't want to subtix her. And that ticket could literally save me if they don't release any more light normals. Because she, like I said, she's the only one I'm missing. Unless I just get really lucky with Fairy Princess all of a sudden. If I get really lucky on Fairy Princess, then that's fine. Because I already stone low Dern, I don't even have to worry about that summon right now. And I'm gonna guess that whatever the next summon that comes out in the low Dern series will not be on the next subtix. So like if I just luck into 2 Thinking Fairy Princesses for some reason, I guess I could also just luck into Ariette and that would fix all my problems as well. But yeah, I just want that character, but right now I don't have the subtixers for her. I find it hilarious how many people buy Higu and Mistral just for this guild war. Yeah, I mean the ticket selling worked, bro. I'd say the vast majority of people that bought that ticket bought one of those weapons. One of them. Like I would love to see the stats on who bought what from that ticket. Cause it's gotta be one of them. Ticket is running out and I want a skill damage weapon. Not blazing, then the bow. I'm dead. This in 5 mil to spells and OU's grid. We love that. We love when the Mistral is blazing. Mistral's very blazing, bro. Mistral is straight heat, man. Buying the gun, man. I mean, the gun's a good weapon, though. Minusar only have a level 200 blazing. Absurd. Who you telling, bro? I've been shilling that joint this whole time. I've been shilling Mistral. I could see, bro. I had that future sight, bro. I'm telling you. I knew that joint was gonna be good. I could feel it in my bones. Now the Mistral's blazing. Honor count is raising. Alright, that one was good, Mo. That one was good. More so, I need her to uncap it so it's actually good. Too late. Too late. Guild War's gonna be over by the time she uncaps it. And I'm not gonna get another Celestial before I end, by the way. My first wordplay compliment from Boss Man. Marking this on the calendar. This summer I'll look into 50 gold moons and then I can transcend it. Alright, bud. Whatever you say. Or they give out Orby Celestius freebies. Unironically, I could see them giving out, because that's like 10 gold moons, right? I could see them giving out, like, you know how that when they do the roulette wheels and stuff? I could see them giving out one of those on the roulette wheel. I don't think that's that crazy to expect. But I mean, that joint's not gonna be on summer though. That joint, well, I mean, I guess they could give it out on summer still, but the roulette wheel's not gonna be on summer. They could just give out 10. Nah. See, that's where they get you. That's where they get you. They're not gonna give out 10 gold moons because you can use 10 gold moons on whatever you want. They're gonna give you specifically the Orby, so that you thinking you forced to use that joint. They gotta restrict your choices. Get 2 gold moons from scratchers, 1/5 of an Orbis. I mean, yeah. I'm at 239 gold moons right now. 239. I could buy a weapon and still have 39 more. It's crazy. How long has Illustrious been out, by the way? It's kind of like, it's really crazy that I'm like almost done with these. Like even Transcendence and all. Dude, I still remember when they came out. My friend Rather pushed me so hard into thinking, because back then I wasn't the AJT 500 that I am now, where I was seeking, I had future sight, I knew what was happening. I was a thinking DJ Salt follower back then, and he kept telling me, he was like, bro, hunting seeking good as crap, dude. Like, you gotta get hunting. Like, I know you main Earth, you gotta get hunting. I'm like, bro, I don't know. I just want to wait to see videos on it first, bro. And then thinking, unironically, you know the crazy thing about it? Now that I think about it, rather unironically may have influenced me to become a freaking content creator for Granblue, now that I think about it. Cause he really did, cause I said this multiple times that like unironically, I think I was one of the first NA people that had hunting. And I know for a fact I was probably one of the only people in general that had Andromeda. Because one of my older videos, I brought this up before, one of my older videos was a comparison between Andromeda and hunting, because I was the only person that had both. Nobody else had both back then. Like, I've literally had Andromeda so long that people didn't even know I had Andromeda. Like, they knew I had hunting, but they didn't even realize I had bought Andromeda. But I bought that joint second. But like, unironically, rather pushing me to freaking get like Andromeda and hunting before people were even really using both of those weapons, like made me start working on like stuff by myself. Unironically, he pushed me even further down the freaking path of freaking whatchamacallit with that too. The path of freaking Earth player with that. Because I still could have changed. But once he made me freaking get hunting, bro, it was over. Back to Boss Man's nasty manipulated observation hockey scripted scratchers. 2022, 3-ish years now. Yeah, 2022. From bot to boss. Almost Sandira before Paler and Dala this legend. I don't mind. Dude, I want Indala. I think Indala's hot as crap. I want Indala. You know, Salt made you an Earth player, dipped, and let his burden see you. Yeah, you gotta find and kill him. Unironically, yeah. I mean, remember DJ Salt, like remember how I just said that I was one of the first people that bought hunting? Remember, DJ Salt didn't even buy hunting for the longest time. That man bought a Resh. He got a Resh first. He didn't even have hunting for the longest time. People were like, where are the hunting videos? Where are the hunting videos? And he never even got, he never bought it. You'll think they're gonna Raziel Sandira? What does that mean? Oh, like Schiller? He did. Weakest Earth main. I was one of those people telling him to get it. Yeah, me too, bro. Well, I don't remember if I told him to get it, but I was waiting. I was like, when's he gonna get it? When's he gonna get it? Like, I think I legit got like 3 or 4 illustrious weapons before that man got hunting. No new ball, to be fair. Resh was / it. Yeah, true. It was just crazy because he was the Earth guy. He was the Earth guy. And it's not like hunting was bad. So it's just the fact that he just didn't buy it for so long was just crazy. I mean, do you really think they're gonna fast track Sandira and Alt in the same year? Oh, I don't know. Honestly, they might though. Sarso, weren't you the one that said like yesterday that Ticking Payola and Indala didn't like show up? They didn't show up like at all in any events, like when they first came out, besides like their introduction thing. But they're already pushing Sandira more than that. Yeah, I did say that. Yeah. So I think it's possible. I mean, I wouldn't like it, to be honest, because like I said, I think Indala's hotter than both of them, I ain't gonna lie, but I like Indala more than Sandira. I do like Horse Daughter though. Yeah, I mean she's cute, but I like Indala more. They push Horse a lot as the missing Zodiac was a hype lead up. That's also true. Not more than Payola, but not less than Indala either. I said that backwards. Not more. You don't like her more than Indala, but not less than Payola. Like Sandira more than Payola is what I meant to say. I like Horse's shit. Yeah, a lot of people like Horse's Shinigamis. A lot of people like Horse's Shinigamis. To be fair, her Shinigamis are pretty hot, but a lot of people like her Shinigamis. Has anyone seen Sturm at all this Guild War? No. No. I have not. I've not seen Sturm. Bro, she's seeking in the back, bro. Why are Kuroko and Shiroko just gold ship split in two? Bro, they had to bring gold ship somehow. And they didn't want to just import her as the horse Zodiac, so they made her into the Shinigamis. You stir him a few times. Kuroko has the chaotic personality. Shiroko has the hair color. I'm dead, not just the hair color. Forget about her personality. Forget about everything else. Just the hair color. Dude, do people still play Uma Musume like that? I feel like I ain't heard about that game in 50,000 fortnights. Are people still like super in that game? He's fine, just doesn't button dispel or even Ogi enough. Oh, Sturm. Ugh. Bro, why do I have this? Ain't this my freaking old school playlist? Why do I have this in old school? Starting to realize it's a side games game and they're suddenly casual. I'm people. What the heck? Oh snap, I hit 800k tokens! Woo! My final rally. My final rally's at 974k. Oh, you were talking about Uma Musume. Oh, with the casual thing. Northern Liner still plays Uma while on the Peloton bike, so maybe. At least as far as I know. Career runs are pretty long. An ongoing scenario probably killed off a lot of the fan base. What's the ongoing scenario? I don't keep up with Uma lore. Track Blazer taking like 40 minutes a run? Bro, they got y'all over there doing ultimates. They got y'all over there doing ultimates, bro. Taking Uma Musume ultimate. Oh. Who will they drop GBF for Uber? I'm looking bad homeless right now. I supposed to take them back. I made up a person. I don't think there's a single person like that, bro. Then there's a funny PvP. Ain't nothing funny about it, bro. Bro, I still to this day don't get the hype about that game, though. I'm not gonna lie. That joint was like the most uninteresting game I've ever played. Well, okay, that's not true, but it was pretty uninteresting. It's actually funny though. There's a I know there's a guy that hangs around in Seeking Gilgamesh Limzon 14. Their name is Seeking Kitasan Black. Prediction element for next Guild War Light. I'm gonna yoink the people who loved Love Live but play side games. Gotcha. PvP is like Earth Mocker versus Light Mocker, where the only winning factor is if Light Mocker triple attacks or not. I'm dead. I don't know actually. Bro, being employed is the worst. I'm never working a night shift, and I also miss most of Guild War. Oh yeah. Yeah, night shift will cook you, bro. Honestly, Guild War for me this week has been pretty Gucci. Honestly. Wasn't really that bad for me. To be fair though, it started like on a weekend, right? Honestly, I've said this before, but I think your prelims sets you up for like literally everything. If you have a good prelims and you can get like as much meat as you want during prelims, like you're Gucci. The issue becomes when you gotta like farm more meat and you gotta determine whether or not you can do this or do that because you're not sure about the meat. I didn't follow Mr. Streamer. My night shifts would have been terrible. I'm always grateful to Creep for making me follow you. I'm dead. Dude, I'm like below 1,000 potions again. I literally bought potions this Guild War. I've already gone through 600. Alright, last 100 meat, boys. I'm thinking going to sleep. Or not going to sleep. I'm going to eat. I'm hungry. More Guild War and I bingo the Eternals uncap. All that's left for me is Uno and Foom Foom. That's really good. Then you can move on to transcending them. Then you can move on to transcending them. Have fun. Also, you reminded me I was gonna use my Eternal skin on something. I feel like that skin has been super underutilized by me. I haven't used it a lot. I think I'm gonna put it on something. I don't know what I'm gonna put it on yet though. Any funny gym lore for his boss, man? No. Bro, I barely even been able to go. I barely went this week because I freaking had Guild War, and then before I was in Kefka for 2 weeks. So I ain't really been in the last like month. I pretty much abandoned like all my ticking friends because I ticking like when my hours change, I get there like an hour earlier now when I go. So I don't see a lot of my friends that were on like the later end. But that joint's cooked too. Like I said, I've barely been and I barely talked to anybody. I'm send this for some of them. We'll have to wait. I want to spend the silver on origin glasses. There. Oh, I'm below 9k. Alright, I'm gonna finish this AP. I'm finishing this AP. Once I hit 0 AP, I'm outie. For real, for real. But yeah, it's cooked. I did go today though, but again, I thinking went today. I went today at like thinking 8. Usually, like the latest I went before was like 6. So everybody was seeking gone today too, because I went after morning rush. But I was like, I really need to get a lift in. So I pretty much my plan is I wanted to do full body today. I'm gonna be off for 2 days. Then I'm gonna do one more full body day on Monday, and then I'm just not gonna do anything on Tuesday, and then just seeking Anime Expo on Wednesday. No new pizzas tasted too. Heck no. No new pizzas. Honestly, like, you gotta remember again, thinking Kefka, bro. Kefka's half a month. Kefka was seeking feeding on scraps. I didn't get to thinking enjoy anything. That joint ain't easy. Going to all the days of AX. That's the plan. I'm gonna be there from Wednesday until Monday. So I'll be there the whole... Ooh, I got a Celestial at the last second, baby. Let's go. I knew it was worth it to finish out the AP. So I got this joint. And then 5 year. But yeah, I'm gonna be there. I'll be there the whole time. So... I don't know. I really need to tomorrow, honestly, is going to be my day of... Tomorrow is going to be my day of figuring out what the heck I'm doing. I need to go buy some extra stuff before I go. I also need to take back some stuff that I bought before. But yeah, tomorrow is going to be my day of figuring out what the heck is thinking even happening next week. That's what tomorrow is going to be. This grade sickens me, dude. Share. Sorry, no can do. Alright, but yeah, I'm gonna go thinking eat. I'm really hungry. Probably not gonna stream tomorrow. Gonna do the post Guild War Ramble tomorrow. Bro, one last time. You guys think I should do the Thinking King of Lightning thing or no? Oh, is tech done? Is tech done? The heck is that? I think you should. No, bruh. Bruh, that joint seeking. You guys are giving me mixed messages. Hey, who do I host? Bruh, I'm hosting Anya. Oh wait, Tech is live. Never mind. I'm gonna host Anya anyway. I'm gonna host Anya. I gotta host Anya after that thinking special she did. God dang. We get a poll in the server. If you think it's gonna be really funny, then yeah. I mean, I think it'd be pretty funny. 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 I think it would be pretty funny. Good. I need this.
Please.
Alright. Shale, what did I lose? Huh? I'm mega slagging on Hexa, just 2 more weapons. I believe in you. Alright, I'm sending YouTube to Anya. But I'm sending Twitch to snap. I'm sending Twitch to Tech. So if you wanna go there. Yeah. Bon appetit. That's how it's spelled. Yeah, sure. Anyway, catch you guys on the Flippy Flip. I'll probably be around for Artifact stream on Sunday, but tomorrow is probably just gonna be post Guild War. post Guild War Ramble. Good night. Bye.